way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. Love this song, guys. And I know who sings this, guys? I don't know. Might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone, and I just might fail, but Lord knows I'll try. Shine stars fill up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to the new home, far across the river. I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. I go to prepare a place
Thank you for
for
the hearts, guys.
I go.
That's what I love. All the hearts. Thank you, everybody.
I go.
Okay, let's get on with FYP. Alexa, stop. So, guys, I'm going to do the FYP. We haven't done it for about 4 days. Oh, I have been lazy. Yes, I couldn't be asked. But we are back at 12 o'clock to do the FYP. The FYP that's unbiased. And I will talk on my friends if I need to, absolutely. Okay, we don't trauma dump here. If you are affected or triggered at any point in this live, please leave. This isn't a safe room. I don't claim it to be a safe room. So if you do want to jump in the box and talk on your trauma, it's not the platform for it. Okay? Right, Zayana.
Hi, Ange.
Hiya, how are you, Zayana?
I'm okay. You all right?
No, it's not wine day. It's not wine, love. Evil princess, no. I'm good, Zayana. So we've got a few videos to be playing today.
Yep. Let me get them.
Okay. Give us a second, guys, and we can fetch the videos. You're telling fibs. I don't really care what you think, to be honest.
Right, this is the first.
I mean, do you feed me? Do you wipe my ass? Do you pay my bills? No, you don't have an opinion. Have you got a face on here? Can we see your face? You don't have an opinion. There's another thing, guys. If you've got an opinion on me, not interested. Unless you put your face on camera, I'm not going to have an opinion on you. Okay? Thank you. Oh, unless it's CA, of course. Unless it's Canadian, Angie. Okay, what does that say? So it says, what does it say?
Not really sure of the past beef that's happened between these two. Alicia and Sarah have a discussion in Canadian Angie's box. Alicia says that Sarah's friend exposing Rebecca doxed both her and her children.
Can I just say, right, I have an issue with this title here, right, because people dox me every day and they think it's funny. They've got laughing faces. Top Girl was encouraging it the other day, right? But however, she'd be the first one to shout, I've got kids. So you think it's okay for your behaviour because you've got children. Because people say, but what about your behaviour? Which I've not actually done anything. I might have beef with people, but people twist it. They lie, right? They clout off me. You know, like what misread. Someone put in the troll that was saying about skin cancer. I never said that. I said I know about skin cancer, and I said, and I was looking at her mole, and I said, "Yep, looks fine." But I'm not a doctor, obviously. That's what I said. But then obviously someone's gone over and caused some shit. And this is the problem with TikTok. Get your facts correct, yeah, first, okay? And what I was going to say with this, yeah. So you think you're okay to run your gums and to say whatever you want on this app because you've got children, but you're happy, yeah, for people to threaten or come to my house because I don't have children here. How do you know I don't have a child that visits the house? How do you know? Do I need to tell you that? No, I don't. So, but are you not hiding behind children now? Are you hiding behind kids? Because all these people, right, are quite, I think it's funny when people threaten to come to my house. But here you are, the title here, Rebecca docks both her children. Well, maybe you shouldn't run your gums in, eh? And take responsibility like you say to me. Okay? Not one rule for one and another rule for somebody else. Do you get what I'm saying? Stop hiding behind your kids. Yeah, it's that simple. Right, okay, let's play it.
I agree. And they do think they run the app.
They do think they run the app, and it's that thing of going, we've been here the long.
Sorry, Zana. One more thing. Sorry, I've missed out. Also, no one's doxed children here, right? They've doxed you. You happen to live with children. Okay, can we get that correct and stop saying about doxing children? You've doxed my elderly mother, then, haven't you? And you're sat there thinking it's funny to dox an elderly person. Okay, stop with the double standards. Okay, thanks, Ayana.
Matter if it was a sports team, if it was a community club, you wouldn't get to be as immature as they are.
Yeah, I agree. Alicia wants to box. Are you okay with that or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't want a screaming match or anything, or anyone to feel uncomfortable.
Sarah, just so you're aware, I spoke with Gray and cleared it up. I've never spoken about him on live, so stop telling lies. I've got no issue with Gray. And secondly, Rebecca did dox me, and she is a child doxer. And let's talk about the day. No, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Well, you're happy to dox my house, not knowing if the child's going to be
nan died. You lot were sat running a lie.
You're quite happy to have my house doxed daily, and you all sit and laugh. You got Pearl's box, Top Girl saying, "I encourage you to go there. I encourage you," but yet would be the first one to be crying if somebody was to come to her house, and yet she runs her gums on the app. Yeah, she is vile. Does that give people their right to turn up at house? No, it does not. How do you know I don't have a kid here? Do I have to tell you? No, I don't need to do that. Anyone that threatens, turns up, will be arrested. And it's that simple. Okay? Because I'm sick of the double standards. Can you imagine if there's a group of people like Pearl and, 4 other people sitting there encouraging someone to go to Miss Red's house? And that's what Miss Red said again today. Why should we have sympathy for you, Miss Red? You're sitting there based on what someone came in and trolled you and said something about skin cancer. I don't know what they said, right? I assume they said that I hope you get skin cancer. I think they said that, something like that. So you've gone by what someone said in your comments. Yeah, and we've got to have sympathy for people that dox you and turn up at your house. Well, I have zero sympathy for you after what you just come out with and based it on a troll. Yeah. Okay.
Talking about it, shall I post it again? Where you lot were sat running a live on the day my nan died, talking shit for 6 hours. Like, don't talk.
It wasn't a live for 6 hours.
Come up here and say stuff.
You like to actually. You don't tell the truth, Alicia. You don't tell the truth. You don't tell the truth. You always change it just slightly.
You're going to come up here and say stuff. Say about the fact I spoke to Gray and cleared it up. Say about the fact I've got no issue with Gray. Speak about the fact I never spoke about.
But did you put that on the app after he was in the live with Hayley and they were all going at him? Did anyone put that on the app?
I've never been in a live about Gray. I've never spoke about Gray. I spoke to him off app, and I spoke to him about, because I thought he had given my surname to your child doxer mate, and he didn't. I spoke to him. So if you're going to come up here, Australia.
Yet again, if I'm going to come up here, let me understand. You don't run this app. Okay.
I do run this app. I invented it. I run this app. I run Australia.
Rebecca did not. dox
Why
you.
is Rebecca
The statement that you put, the statement that you,
Let her speak, Alicia.
Alicia, shut up. The statement you put out about Rebecca is half a statement. The part before that says Alicia's been doxing people all over the app. And Rebecca replies, well, then Alicia, I'll do it to you, see how you like it.
No. Rebecca doxed you.
She didn't dox you.
It's all on my
She didn't dox you.
Rebecca doxed
We've seen you back up. It's half a recording. It's
also
not
got on there where you
not
were running
recorded.
live on the day my nan died, just chatting absolute shit about my mother and my grandma.
I didn't talk about your mother. I didn't talk about your grandmother. So shut up. Don't blame me.
Why are you so
Stop
angry
including.
for?
If you're not
Why are you so
responsible for
angry
your
for?
friend's actions, then I'm not responsible for
Pause it for a
that.
bit. Yeah, I just feel people are hiding behind the kids now. You know, everyone wants to threaten this house because I don't have a kid living here. I can't even have my niece over here because of people doxing, people turning up and all this shit. You're turning up because it is my niece's house. She's part of the family. That's what you're doing. But that's okay to turn up at a house that could possibly have a child in it. Just because I don't show you my niece, and I'll never do that, does not mean when I come off that she's not here or she's not downstairs when I'm on TikTok, right? But here you are, all sitting, hiding behind kids, because what you're doing is you can run your gums. You can say whatever you want. I've got kids, but you can say, Angie's running your gums. She's not living with kids. It's an elderly woman. That's okay, is it? That is okay, because you're sat there encouraging it. That Pearl and Top Girl. Should we encourage people to turn up at your house, Top Girl? I wouldn't do that because I don't think anyone should be turning up at people's houses. But you're sitting there encouraging it. But yet, scared that people are going to dox you because you won't even show your face on camera. Scared that people are going to dox you because what's the first thing you say? I've got children. Well, no one cares. Okay? Sorry, play. No one should be turning up.
3 hours chopping willow. On the day my nan died, these lot were sat for 6 hours chatting shit.
Yeah, but now you've got copycat.
Yet again, there was not a 6-hour live. This is how she likes to make things.
Go for everyone else's kids.
About 25 6-hour lives because you're all fucking sad.
The thing is, right, this doxing, you don't know who's living there. Even if they don't live with kids, you don't know that day they're going to have kids there. You do not know. I do not have to tell you if I'm going to have my niece here. I don't need to tell anybody here, right? I don't. You're turning up at a child's house because this is her house because she's part of the family. And that's what you're doing. So I find this all bullshit. And, you know, with Alicia, I know that I have her in my boxes, but she doxed my address. Didn't you, Alicia? And I've got the evidence of that. Obviously, I can't show that. But you doxed mine. You can't sit there complaining. And I've said this before. What about if, right, that you dox someone on here and they don't have children, but like what you're doing is getting upset that someone's, you know, doxing your kids. They're not doxing your kids, they're doxing you. Yeah? Okay? So, tit for tat, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's your responsibility then, isn't it, to look after your family. You know, you can't sit here complaining about doxing when you dox me. But what, is it okay because it's Angie? It's okay to come to an elderly woman's house. Thanks, sorry, Ziana. She played my child on a live. Exactly.
People, because she keeps saying everyone sends you all this information and you sit on it. You sit on it for months until you can use it against someone. That's where I think you're mixed up. You sit on information that people send you and then go, oh, and you for a year.
Like what?
You want to lecture the app that you stand for all women. You stand for yourself.
Name one thing I've sat on right now. One thing.
You just said you sat on the information of a girl who didn't want to bring it to the app, but your ego doesn't let you stop. Your ego doesn't let you stop. You told her story anyway.
I haven't told her story. I've told bits and bobs of it. Do you know why I said
That's exactly right, and that's where the mix-up is. You're saying she doesn't want to bring it to the app, and you say bits and pieces because you want to back your own statement when you're attacking someone else.
Why I said
That's
about
your
it.
problem.
I'll tell you why I said about it, because I see what Sophie was saying about what Levi was doing to her, and then I remembered like all this other stuff, all these other things these girls have said, all these different girls, and I just thought, nah, this geezer, women need to be safe on this app. So yeah, I did.
You don't run the app. You're not the one that determines how people behave on the app. If you don't like them, don't go into the live. But stop going into everyone's live and ruining it with your bullshit because you always exaggerate what has happened.
For doxing my kids.
Rebecca didn't dox your kids. No, have a look. Where did she dox them? Where did she dox them? Where did she dox them?
Everything's on my backup.
Oh, you said that Just Manda actually told you that Rebecca doxed him. She
is Islamophobic.
Manda told you she did not. She had nothing to do with it.
Manda told me that Rebecca was in her DMs.
She said on the live that she has not received and Rebecca did not dox any information.
That Rebecca was in her DMs because I said it at the time. Manda said it.
And then the live after that she came in, she told you stop bullshitting. She told you stop making up stories.
Manda said it on a live that Rebecca had been in her DMs.
Okay. Do you have like screen recording?
So yet again, you don't know the whole story. You don't know what was about. You just decided to tell the app that you were doxed because Rebecca wasn't on it. You cowardly went around while she wasn't on the app and made a big issue about you being doxed. You went to male creators to come and to your defense.
Yes, I did. And do you know what? Rebecca was a big part.
Dox you or your kids, Alicia.
Rebecca was a big part of doxing Cockapoo.
No one doxes your
Rebecca
kids.
was a big part of doxing Cockapoo. Rebecca did a lot.
So yet again, you're telling lies. She did not.
I thought EQ doxed.
She did not dox you. You tell me where has she doxed you? Where's your information?
There was all people involved in doxing Cockapoo, and Rebecca was a part of that. She thought she was something.
You know what? I'm going to keep banging on and on about this. My address gets doxed by multiple people every day. Where's the hoo-ha? Oh, it's Angie. It's okay. But you're sitting here with a big hoo-ha like Alicia is saying that her kids got doxed. Yeah, I'm telling you now, people that dox me, I'm going to dox you back. Okay? I'm going to dox you back. And I don't care who you got living there because you don't seem to care who I've got living here. Your big hoo-ha. Can you imagine if Miss Red was doxed every single day? Every day. But mine does. And you got people in the comments thinking it's funny, laughing their head off. Dox for a dox, absolutely. So anyone wants to dox it, I'm going to put it everywhere, including Twitter. Okay, because I've had enough now, and I'm not playing the rest of this because I'm not having this big hoo-ha because Alicia's got kids in her house and she's been doxed. Take responsibility for your family then. Yeah? If you're going to dox people, people are going to dox you back. It's that simple. And I'm not even going to play it because it's not going to be a big hoo-ha when you sit there laughing, the lot of you, when it happens to me, not even knowing if I've got a kid coming to my house. I think you're all disgusting for sitting there laughing. And I really do hope you get your karma. For all the people that find it funny, I really do hope you get your karma. And then maybe you'll know what it feels like when when I can't have my niece here anymore because people are doxing my address. And I don't know if someone's going to turn up when I have a child in this house. But you sit there laughing about it. You sit there laughing and you sit there believing, oh, I don't see my niece. Who told you that? What? Who told you that? That information. What? Because I'm always on TikTok. So I never come off TikTok? No. My mother never sees her granddaughter? No. Yeah? No. Exactly. Apparently she's also 33, which is also another lie. So you're going to just base it on, oh yeah, she's 33. Because this is what the information you've been told, which is bullshit. And I'm telling you it's bullshit. Because I've always said how old my niece is for about 3 years since I've been on this TikTok. And I don't want to bring her on here. And I'm not going to show you to prove it that she comes here. Okay? So what you're doing is doxing a child. Okay? Can we just move on from that? Because I don't care. I really don't care. You're doxing Alicia. Yeah? Someone's doxed you. Don't care. Take responsibility for your family. When you start doxing other people, they're going to dox you back. I've never done that, however. But can you imagine that if this was misread and her address was being doxed every day? Look how she reacted when her address was doxed, the once. But her friends, constant every day. Every day. Every day. Thinking it's okay. Piss off. Okay, let's go on to the next one. There's no hoo-ha about that. No one cares. Right, Luke says CA and DA will take any situation to suit the narrators. Oh.
Give a shit if they use deceased people. They don't care because all they care about is the fucking money. Because what is she taking the piss? I've seen today There is no fucking way in hell a normal person is going to be acquaintances on the... No normal person would sit in fucking Canada and get involved in UK drama.
I'm not calling out. They're not calling out
all the time. She's taking the piss, seriously. I'm telling you now, she is taking the mick. Just Nana get pinned, thank you. There's nobody normal on TikTok, Evil Queen says. Speak for yourself. I'm normal. I would consider myself normal. Was someone who has done and said the worst about one of your fucking tiny family members. No fucking way. Open your fucking eyes, people. What do you want to do? Do you want, right, people, like, let's take her, for example, Evil Queen. What do you want to do? Do you want to have a back and a forward? Do you want messages? Do you want us all worried about coming on the app? Do you want us all waking up in the morning worrying about what AIs have been done, what someone said about the other, communities going at each other, people getting death threats, people getting doxxed, people getting called all sorts? What do you want?
Right, one sec. Miss Red said earlier, well, behave yourself on TikTok because otherwise you in some ways deserve it. That's pretty much what she was saying. I don't care. Well, we don't care. Be careful what you say, Miss Red, on TikTok then, because you did share, Zach's photos around of SH. A lot of people, does happen to a lot of people. Maybe they might be offended by what you've done. You've been racist in the Facebook. Maybe people might be offended by what you've done, Miss Red. I don't really give a shit. Do you remember when she came in and said her house got egged? Funny.
Excellent.
Liar.
Do you want all communities going at each other, rallying against each other, calling each other nonsense, looking into people's fucking families every day, bringing people's family names up? What do you want? No one is friends. We don't speak off the app. Well, open your fucking eyes. Sorry, go on.
Thank you, Andrew.
What Canadian Catfish and Purple Angie do is that... you're getting that back in the morning, so I don't know why you keep sending gifts, because you'll just get it back in the morning. It's pointless. You're giving TikTok money. Stop giving TikTok money. It's pointless.
It's a gifting
I've got to
ring.
send one back in the morning.
There you go. Gifting
Thank
ring.
you. Right?
No, imagine you've been saying it's a gifting ring, now all of a sudden they've started gifting each other.
Yeah.
Says it all to me.
What Canadian Catfish and Purple Angie do, they will take any situation and spin it to their narratives. Okay? They have also fell out with the same person that we have fallen out with because things have been said backwards and forwards between people, and they have also gifted that person heavily. I'm not gifting anyone heavily. Miss Red's not gifting anyone heavily. I'm in a war with her now, a diamond war, right? But you two had the worst said about you and AIs made about you, right? And you gifted them 3-4 lions. So, you're a hypocrite. A lot of you are fucking hypocrites. You came live and said that person had a little 12-year-old and then was gifting her because you got it wrong. Stop using the past to suit your agendas, okay? Because we can also go back to the past to suit our agendas, okay? And if the pair of you think the audience are stupid and can't see what you're doing...
I know. They were screaming she was a pedo. Now look at them.
They don't give a shit if they...
That's the end of that.
Luke was screaming that EQ was a pedalo. Now look at him. Same with EQ. I mean, not EQ, sorry, Miss Red. Besties. Storyline. That's what it was. And how sick to bring children into a storyline like that. What do you think, Sayana? Do you have an opinion on that? You okay?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, but you brought me a silly. I feel cruel for laughing, but it's because you thought it was me and it's like, are you okay? Let's see you later. I think they had a gifting ring and then all of a sudden, because you've been mentioning it, they've started gifting again. And they can't say that you're doing storylines when Cockapoo's the biggest storyline writer from the click.
Yeah? Oh my God, it's not even on! Oh, wait a minute, let me just mute.
No, it was Sienna. It's because if I see this, Angie's face went, she's like, are you okay, Sienna? But yeah, I'm okay, it's the video. It's Sienna. You're on mute, remember? You're on mute, remember? You're muted.
I swear to God, she thinks I've got this heater on. I'm not even paying bills. Why should I put Carrie on to play the video?
CLA evicted.
Everything in life happens for a reason. Like,
That's my home now. 11 years I lived here.
yeah, I know. Well, it's our home, isn't it? Chelsea, you've got to look, you're probably onto bigger and better things. You'll probably have a massive, massive mansion like me. I'm getting a massive mansion, so are you. So don't even think about, think about the future.
I wondered who was talking about mansions. I only saw CLAs off.
I don't know,
Why is she walking the streets?
Scares me so much.
What are you saying?
Why is she walking the streets?
Because she's back, I think she must be doing hotels around her old area, so when she's walking past it must be making her upset.
Oh, okay, play.
The council was so horrible to me, you just don't understand.
Well,
I was going to lose my mind, that's what they wanted me to do.
guys, everyone tap.
I'm not even going to go because I'll end up going cuckoo.
How did she get homeless?
She's in a hostel now.
Chelsea, just think.
I think she didn't like the area where she was staying, so she come back to London and she's obviously realised she can't afford the prices, so she's gone into a hostel.
In a week's time, you'll be in Gran Canaria at your happy place, enjoying the sun, sea, and you know what I mean?
What, hostel in a week's time she's going to Gran Canaria?
It's not London, is it?
Yeah, but it pisses over London. It pisses over London, I'm telling you that.
It's not. I should write that to the Duke of Westminster.
I've got to eat. I'm really hungry. Is it just pizza and that's it?
Look, there was my flat down here, guys. Down here. There you can see. My flat was just just here. The lights are on.
Have they moved someone in it yet?
Probably.
No, I can't have pizza. I really can't. I have to eat something. Look at that, I can't.
That was my fault. I was just trying to do my own better.
I know.
They failed me. And then the police told me that I have to leave. They said you need to leave. Was I socially isolated?
They just kicked her out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because she took the kitchen out, but it's probably more to do with it than that.
You're going to Gran Canaria.
It's got to be like complaints from the neighbours, I suppose. It's more than one warning for having taking your kitchen out. She had a few
like
warnings,
in your own
didn't she?
country, they take all your money as well for tax.
I could imagine being her neighbour.
She's already said.
I need to pray to Mozart.
No, she's not.
I feel like exhausted.
The neighbours were going mental with the TikTok activity.
Just try and calm down, isn't it?
I can't breathe.
It's a shame because she was trying to make it look nice, weren't she? She paid all that for the bedroom to be painted, all the new coving to be put
I
on,
know it's hard.
paid for new floor to.
You just have to look to the future, like. For me,
I'll paint the king, I'll paint Grosvenor all over the fucking floor, darling. What about that? I'll paint him right here. I need to write a letter to the king.
What the hell? The king.
It's this bit that's pathetic, like.
What the hell?
You don't need to write a letter to the king. He'll literally hear you. If you speak on TikTok to the king now,
Like, you'd have sympathy till she said that, and then you're laughing at her, ain't you?
Lot of views, Chelsea. So all you got to do is screen record it. They'll hear it, and then they've got to tag the royal family page, and they'll hear it. So what do you want to say to the king then?
I want you to help me because I didn't do nothing wrong. I got bullied into leaving my home by the council because I became successful. And I got trolled so bad.
So, guys, screen record this. So basically, His Royal Highness King Charles. This is a message from.
Can
Chelsea
everyone
Archie,
share this to King Charles,
an icon
please?
on TikTok, and she was told like heavily as me, and she's asking for your help to give her a pardon so she can have her flat back. Can you please? I know you're going to hear this, guys. All you got to do is tag the royal family page, and they will hear it.
They told me that I couldn't do TikTok no more, that I couldn't do nothing, I couldn't work.
So,
Share to the royal family page.
TikTok is what she does.
I've been 11 years in that property. Only when the trolls found out that I was with Westminster Council.
So His Royal Highness King Charles, if you could help out and make a pardon or something so she can go back into her flat, daydreamer, it'll be much appreciated. He can do it. He can step in and do anything he's the king. If the king says Chelsea is not her flat, listen.
At King Charles / the Royals.
He's got no little bound. Baby man, perfect.
It's leaving my property because I got famous and I got trolled.
But then sue him. Chelsea, sue him. Sue him.
Yeah, I'm just emotional.
That's the end of that one.
Sit down. It's okay, brother. Thank you.
I do feel for her, but you know, I just think she's her own worst enemy because you know she thinks she's entitled. You know, and can you imagine it being her neighbour, banging, bashing, and root starting and shouting and all of that? It'd be a nightmare. So I can understand why she's been thrown out. You know, she wants it her way, and that's it. And she does not own those. I do feel for her a little bit. Don't get me wrong. But I think she does put it on a little bit for TikTok. Do you know what I mean? When she's sitting steady and walking around crying her eyes out, I think it is a bit put on. But yeah, I do feel for her because you know, it is sad that she's, you know, living in hotels. But at least she's got a hotel. Do you know what I mean? There's some people sleeping on the streets. At least she's got a roof over her head, though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's her own fault, and that's the thing. That's the second place, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Wasn't she living with her friend, though, Zayana?
I don't know. I thought she said she's lived there for like 11 years, 13 years or something. And then before that, she lived in, I don't know. But she didn't live in London before that. She probably had a few council properties because she said she's lived a few areas, hasn't she? So.
Hostel. She's not living in a hostel. She must have money. Come on. She's made a lot of money on here. Where's she spent her money? She does her art.
And scarves.
Money. I'm sure she's got more money than me and what she can't get. She's in a hostel. I don't believe that. Have you seen the hostel?
Scarves, clips and sunglasses.
Yeah, but what? No, I'm just saying, have you seen the hostel she's living in? Is she alive in it, huh?
I haven't seen it, but she definitely wasted it. Takeaways, designer, that's what she, like phone cases, bags.
That's why EQ phoned her. She wanted to know. Right, and has CLA spoken to EQ?
She will be blacklisted by other countries. She keeps getting kicked out of here.
Right, and have we got any information from what EQ said about the situation? Or what?
She's back in with EQ. Except they're off on holiday. He did just say they're going on holiday next week. But DG said he was going on holiday as well with EQ the other day.
Are they friends now? Oh, I can't keep up with who's friends and who's not on the set.
No, me. Imagine if they all turn up together.
Give it a couple of weeks or a month or so before they fall out again. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, what does EQ talk about then? Because she's friends with all that lot. She's now friends with CLA because she was obsessed with just playing CLA videos. She got a 90 grand tax bill. Really? But what's EQ playing on her platform now? EQ will be shit on her that she better not be should learn by now. Yeah. The thing is, she's got no content now, EQ, has she?
No. CLA likes to live the high life as well, don't she? Like, she's Selfridges, big restaurants.
Yeah.
Taking for free, does it?
Yeah, and how can you go on holiday if you're homeless? You know, so I just don't think she's, homeless as you say she is. Do you know what I mean? She's probably, I don't know. I don't think she's living in a hostel.
Maybe she paid for it last year. You can't. What you're going to do if you paid for it last year, but you broke this year, but still got the.
You know what I'm saying? I think you're right. Probably no bloody storyline if EQ's involved. Yeah, storyline.
You scam the system, so got a tax bill. I did see a video with. I don't know if it's on here.
Yeah.
There was some man watching her through a window, and he had like a little camera on his button shirt.
She spent
and they're all saying that it's the taxman watching her.
She's doing it herself, isn't it? She spent £200 on an outfit or whatever, That's crazy. Then she's not homeless, is she? So, she can get a hotel. She's got the money there. Don't go on holiday. Don't buy expensive outfits. And sort out where you're going to live in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she said benefits so she can get a private place. Yeah. £90 for a feather skirt. God. She don't know what homeless is, does she? She's
£50 on one meal yesterday.
She probably will end up sharing a tent with John Shields. She keeps spending the way she is because she's not making. The thing is, she's not making a lot of money on TikTok anymore. She's fallen off. I mean, she might still have views, but they're not giving her. They're not paying her. She's not making money. I don't think she's not. Is she making money?
I don't know.
So she's probably living off her benefits. So she can't be spending.
Eva Queen will probably say, give me some towards my rent and you can come and have the spare room. Imagine them pair living together.
I mean, it's just hard because she hasn't got children with her young kids. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, they'll probably house her straight away. So it's going to be a lot harder for her because a lot of people places don't take, is it DWP anymore, do they?
No, them hostels in London for single people as well don't look too good. How old is she?
Huh?
How old is CLA?
See you later. 44, 42, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, so she'll probably still be in one of them hostels, and them hostels looked rough in London the other day. It's just like a shoebox with all metal around the walls and stuff. It was weird, worse than jail it looked.
Look at people of different ages. Yeah, I think she's 43, isn't she? But she has calmed down a lot, Zayanet. I mean, ECLA, isn't she? She's calmed down to what she was like. She was crazy before, but yeah, she's calmed down a lot. But however, she's not getting paid on here, you know. Charles King. Why is she saying she's going to contact the king? Oh, for God's sake. It's got to be. See, when she comes out with that crap, I don't think she's that stupid. You know what I mean? So I think she would be. What, with my mum? Are you kidding? Absolutely not. Can you imagine her walking down the streets? Roots, darling, roots. We're just waiting for Zayana, guys. I think she's sorting out the dog.
2 seconds, I've just got the door.
Oh, okay, she just got the door. Celia's just spent 250 on one outfit. She has money. Exactly, she's not helping herself. And when people see that, they don't want to tend to gift either. You know, because it's like, well, you've got money, love, so you want me to gift you for a place, but yet you're spending £250 on an outfit while I'm shopping in bloody Primark or something. Do you know what I mean? But she was spending £800. Oh, for God's sake. No, I have not got any spare room. Listen, if my mum wasn't here, do you know what I mean? I'd put a homeless person in, but obviously I can't do that. She's here. She's a disaster. She's still the same, behaving the same. Bow down to the king. Oh my God, we've got a king in the chat. So one sec, we're just waiting for Zayana. Okay, so go to the next part 2.
This country doesn't give a shit about their own people. What about that? They don't care about mental health. They don't care about.
It's true though what Chelsea's saying. Look,
they just look after their own.
Look what she had. No, they don't look after their own. Look at the people that they're letting stay in the hotels. Why can't Chelsea stay in a hotel? I'm not being funny, but where's all these protesters? Why are you not protesting for Chelsea? She's having to pay for that hotel.
Spending £250
Why are you not
on the
protesting for Chelsea? British.
Maybe you should go sing outside the palace, Kev.
I know.
Thank you, Maxine, Rainbow, B-Man, Ray, Stephanie, Essa, Lou, Stephanie, Buzzer, Ellie. Why are you not protesting for Chelsea?
I'm sorry, guys. I just had a panic attack.
Why are you not protesting for Chelsea? Give her a flat back. Huh?
This is so nice.
You can protest about what you protested to when Tommy Robinson was there, but why haven't you protested for Chelsea? You know, didn't one of these people who was letting the hotel GRAPE someone? What the heck is that?
That's the end of that one.
Oh, okay. Should we go to the next video then?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do, 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 do. Let's go and get the next video, guys. Oh, is this a trigger warning? Because a lot was said here. Okay, play it.
Should we leave it to the end?
Yeah, leave that one to the end, I think.
Okay.
I think there's part 1 and part 2 on that one. One sec, girl.
There's 3 parts to that one, not just 2. Here you go. There isn't nothing for a title in this. It's Evil Lulu's one.
Buttercups,
Lulu
because the princess drama unfolding right now. Honey, it's less fairy tale fantasy and more fleece and flattery fraud. And I, for one, am absolutely captivated by this messy, glittering train wreck. We've got a new contender for the throne of most questionable motives. And darling, her moves are not subtle. Our mysterious royal wannabe has been playing chess, not checkers, behind the scenes. Especially with anyone who's ever breathed the same air as, or even thought about, Milan. We're talking deep personal conversations.
Really?
Like share your deepest fears and credit card numbers kind of conversations. And here's where it gets really interesting. The story, it's shifting. It's morphing. Depending on who you ask, you're getting a different chapter of her epic saga. One minute she's a benevolent benefactor, the next, well, we'll get to that. Is this someone desperate for friends who genuinely believes she needs to buy affection? Because from where I'm sitting, those loads of big gifts and the sudden push for mod status with these folks screams less generous spirit and more transactional manipulation. But here's the plot twist, darlings. It's not just one-sided manipulation anymore. Those around her, they're only seeing pound signs. The moment they realized she was willing to throw money around, suddenly everyone became her best friend. They're playing along, feeding her exactly what she wants to hear, milking this cash cow for everything they can get. So now we have a beautiful toxic cycle. She's buying loyalty and influence while they're pretending affection to keep those gifts flowing. Nobody's genuine, everyone's using everyone. And the whole thing is just a masterclass in mutual exploitation disguised as friendship. This is textbook social engineering on both sides, people. When money becomes the foundation of relationships, authenticity dies, and everyone becomes a player in the same manipulative game. All right, buckle up, buttercups, because the princess drama...
I think that was about the
I think, with EQ, it's just an app. She's just here for the money. She probably just sees pound signs by being friends with Miss Red and Luke. That's what she sees, and she probably thought if I got every other community, and I can guarantee you Corey's in it with her, and they do speak off TikTok, and they both have conversations. They both said things like, let's just rinse, Luke and Miss Red's viewers. Because now that they're friends, of course, Miss Red's viewers are going to go into EQ's live because they don't stand on any morals, none of them. Because 1 minute they're hating EQ because Miss Red hates them. Now they're loving EQ because Miss Red loves them. So you don't stand on having any opinions that you stand on. You have no morals, basically. You know what I mean? Just sheep. Yeah, and I don't want those kind of people on my platform because we're leaders, you know what I mean? Not sheep. We have our own opinions. Yeah, sorry, Zayana, can move on. She was mass unblocking people from Red Slot because she wants the views. She'll play that afterwards, because that's on my platform. Yeah, play that one afterwards, Zayana. And then drop them when she's finished. Yeah, exactly. But then, of course, Miss Red will start talking on her grandbabies again, is what she said. But, however, this is the second time you're not friends with her. I don't think you can keep using it. Do you know what I mean? So, DG opens up a bit and shows his soft side. Oh. The volume's low. The volume. Oh, you're on mute, Zayana. Zayana.
I'm not a liar. When somebody asks, I try to sort of blend it. And as I say, who knows? It's hard because you live your life on TikTok. When people,
way northwest of town, about 25 miles.
When something happens and someone goes, "Oh, are you in a relationship?" And you go, "Yeah." Then in Chosa, she's thinking, "Hang on, what's going on a minute?" I'm telling, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So she's confused, or I'm confused, or so. So that's upset me. Obviously, I've just spent 10 months with a girl who spent 10 months with someone. No one has to be sorry. Listen, it's life, and fucking shit happens, doesn't it? But I say I care for her a lot. I never say a bad word about her. Like I wouldn't. Anyway, have you ever seen me on this app come on? I start bad mouthing a woman I've been with, who I've respected, Or have you ever seen any woman badmouth me and say, oh, he's done this, he's done that, he's done this? See on TikTok is not the same person as what you see behind the camera. I'm actually a caring person. My daughter gets looked after. My little sister. Anyone who goes, you know, I've done very well on this app and I've been fortunate, very fortunate. You know, I support Liz, I support my daughter, and I'll never not be there for my daughter. There's not a week goes by where I'd ever ring her up and go, listen, I can't make it Thursday, or I can't do this, or whatever. Same with any woman in my life, I would never disrespect her and start treating her like shit or anything like that. They'd be shouting me out in it, wouldn't they? Do you ever see any of my exes going on TikTok out in it and going, oh, he's done this to me, he's done that to me. I made mistakes, don't get me wrong, I made mistakes. I'm not fucking perfect by any means. Not perfect. But who is? Who is perfect? You tell me now somebody who is perfect and makes every decision right. You know what it is? The maddest thing is people who have the biggest opinion are the people who have done all these mistakes themselves are quick to judge somebody. You're a cunt, you've done this, you've done that. You've probably done the same to somebody in person You've probably done the same. Thank you, Leisha, thank you so much. You've probably done the same in your life or had the same. Maybe that's why you've got the opinion. I'm not a liar. When somebody asks, I try to sort of...
I just think, I've seen the one about Chody. I think it's a script. I do, because there's another video that we'll play in a minute that says that you know, if you're in a relationship, you're not going to do as well as you're single. So I do think that, you know, with Chody that, and I have no problem with Chody, you know, but I think she went live, you know, and did what she did, cried on live, because I just think sometimes maybe with her, I'm not talking about anybody else, I think just with her, this is the impression I get of her, that she'll do things behind the scenes. And when I say behind the scenes, I mean be upset behind the scenes. She wouldn't go live and be upset. She wouldn't, I don't know. I don't really watch her, but I assume this is, you know, she's quite a private person when it comes to relationships. And I just can't see her coming live and actually bawling into tears like she did. I think it's an act. And I think because they both have fallen off this app, and so they've just now decided to say they're single to make more money. Yeah. And there's another video, I think you have there, Zayana, of him saying that. And the Chody one. Yeah, the Chody video as well, of her crying. So I think it is a storyline, I do. Yeah. Because I don't think, you know, he doesn't say, you know, I'm not saying he should be upset on TikTok or anything, but what's the reason behind them breaking up? Did they even say there's a reason? And I just thought it was too OTT with her. Yeah, this is what he says here.
I don't come on live upset because that's not how I deal with stuff. That's just, and that doesn't mean I don't care. I care, but I don't see the point of me coming live to express my feelings. I express my feelings when I'm on my own. That's how I deal. That's how I deal with stuff. That's all it is. That's my way of dealing with things, and that's always how it has been. I don't like showing emotion. I care for Chody a lot. And do you know what I mean? Like, it just, yeah, like, you come in with your shit comment when you don't know me in person. You know what I mean? I never laid hands on a woman, never abused a woman I've been in a relationship, anything like that. I banter and I mess around and make women jokes and stuff, which, listen, if you don't like it, again, you don't have to watch. But I'm actually, whether anyone says it or not, I'm actually a caring fellow who looks after women in person and respects them and does whatever else. So in real life, I'm different to the person who I am on TikTok Live too. Do you know what I mean? You're seeing a different person. When you say I'm the same person, but I don't have to put on an act, or not like an act, like you know, accentuate yourself, is it, or whatever. I'm chilled. Thank you, man. Cheers. I'm chilled, you you know what I mean? It's like a persona, isn't it? You have to be entertaining or to keep any sort of, you have to have energy and stuff like that, so. I don't like putting partners on a fucking cheese pizza. But yeah. It's people who have an opinion on stuff they know nothing about and think they know because they see something on the FYP. It's crazy. Do you know what makes me laugh the most as well? No matter what you do, you can't win. Yeah. I know, it's a calzone. It's a calzone, so I just snack for it. You can't win, right? No matter what you do, there's no winning. Either Charlie's too good for me, she's too pretty for me, she's too fucking nice for me, I'm a cunt, whatever. I'm not with her. And I broke her heart, or I've done this, or I've done that. Like, where do I win? Where do I win? What do you want me to do? Like, it doesn't matter who I'm with, where I am, who I'm with, who I see, whatever. I'm always doing something wrong to people on TikTok. There's no winning. So, if I wanted to live my life pleasing Sandra in the comments, I probably wouldn't be happy, would I? I'd be unhappy because I'd be living somebody else's life. And I'm not saying at all, by the way, Jo didn't make me happy, because she does. She does make me happy.
Can I just stop it for a sec? I think he chooses TikTok before anything. You know what I mean? I think TikTok is his life. You know, people might say, but it's my life. But I'm not the one with kids or anything. Well, it's not kids, sorry, a girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? And boyfriend, I should say. You know what I mean? He is. But however, I still think it's an act. I don't care what anyone says. I don't believe one bit of it that she came on, decided to cry on live. I think she would have kept it quiet. I really do think she would have kept it quiet. Then she went out of camera and she burst into tears. Don't believe it at all. I think they just want more. Another form of manipulation, I think. And people do storylines all the time on here, but it depends why you do them. I mean, I've done a couple of storylines. I'm not even storylines, to be honest, but just silly things, really, but not for financial gain. I think they are doing this for financial gain. Thanks, Say. Yep, play Diana.
Understand, yeah, you snap, and this is what I mean. And when I said I don't like arguments, yeah, I've just eaten now, even just a mouthful of food, and I'm fucking like, I was hungry. Lindsay come in with a shitty comment, she doesn't know me in person. Like, you don't understand as a live streamer, even like the likes of EQ, whatever. Everyone deals with shit behind the camera that you don't see, and you just think, because I always put on this persona where I'm always like smiling.
Sorry, Diana, sorry to keep stopping it. Don't tell me what opinions I should and shouldn't have. These are my opinions and I'm entitled to them. Those are your opinions. Fine, keep those. But my opinions, this is a storyline. Okay? Because he's got a video, which we'll play in a minute, of him saying the only way, you know, that he and Charlie have fallen off and they're better off being single. Okay? So, thanks, Diana.
Do you know what I mean? It just, but because I deal with things differently, then I'm in the wrong or whatever.
We're like old fashioned. They have a little giant 7 in one of them. They don't carry giant 7. I have a Gazoza, which is the only thing close, but that's an Italian product, but it has sugar in it. And you said rye or bourbon?
No hate, but I still think we're in love with the baby mama. No hate. That's not hate. That's not hate. Again, that's your opinion. Like, That's your opinion. Like, I don't understand how someone can make an opinion based on like you're not knowing me in person. Do you know what I mean? I know that's not hate, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, it's all the way in the very back. Yeah, when you're at the opposite end of the building.
You actually know who Toad is. You don't even know who she is, but here you are got an opinion.
And then with me being the daytime being gone at night. What? You can just put regular 7-Up. Okay, in both of them.
I'm not saying Charlie's in the drama. She's not in the drama. I'm just saying he put out a video saying that they both fell off this app because they're now together. They're a couple, and they will do better if they were not together. Okay, and now all of a sudden they're not together, and she's gone live. I don't think Charlie's is that person to go live and start crying. I think she's a person, and this is just from what I get from her, that would do it behind the scenes and be upset behind the scenes. She's come live deliberately to to tell people that she's not together with DG. I think they're doing it for money. I think because they have fallen off and they're trying to get back on the app again. Yeah, that's what I think. And for the people that say you don't know Charlie's not like that, you don't even know her. How can you have an opinion on someone by looking at them? I'm having my opinion based on what the videos have been, what I've seen. Yeah, okay, Zayana.
No, man, they're gonna have.
When I was getting with Jolie,
No, I don't think I see.
you're punching. She wants you for your money. She wants you. It's that and the other. I'm quite a clever man, whether you believe it or not. Sorry, I bet you think I'm weird. I'm just talking to my phone.
Right? I do this every day. I'm not shocked by much.
Yeah. I'm actually smarter than you probably think, and I read people well.
Your opinion.
But imagine all the same people that say Charlie's too good for you. Charlie's too good for you. You're punching. She's after your money. You fell off. You've done this. You've done that. And then when you go the other way, you've done
7-Up is marked with a straw. Because once they get moved, I won't remember.
You know what I think?
You can't do right from wrong on here.
I'm going to be honest, yeah? 1 sec. Sorry, Zan, to keep stopping it. You know what I think? I don't even think they were in a relationship in the first place. I don't think so. I think they thought they would team up, a couple on TikTok, bit of content, get a bit of money. It didn't work out. They both fell off. So they've decided to then now break up, go their separate ways, be single, get back on the app. I mean, he's saying, what people are saying, and it's true. People are saying, she is too good for him, she's too pretty, and all of this kind of thing. And I hate to be shallow, but I'm gonna be. She wouldn't go with DG. And I can guarantee you, she would not go with DG. Okay, Zayana. I'm not saying he's ugly or anything, but I'm just saying he is punching. Yes, definitely. She is in a different league. She is in a different league to him. And she knows that. He knows that. I'm not saying he's ugly or anything. I'm just saying a woman like Choli does not go with a man like DG. Okay.
No, it's not the thing is, it's not anybody else's business. But it's not anybody else's business, but we had a relationship on TikTok. People saw it on TikTok, so I understand that people are going to have an opinion, but you can't really have an opinion when you knew nothing. We spent most of our time together off live. Okay. Yeah, you saw us live together a couple of times, but
enjoy those.
Most of our time was spent off live. How you can have an opinion on somebody when you know nothing about? You don't realise how much stuff.
waiting for my food.
Do you not think I know? Do you not think I know Charlie's stunning? Like, best looking woman on the app. Or, you know, stunning. You don't think I know that? And for someone who like me, someone like me to my head's not in the right place. I overthink stuff. I don't tell people this on TikTok. I overthink stuff. I think about stuff and then I get in my own head. I get in my own head and I cut people off because I cut people off because I see stuff I don't like and I just like, oh fuck it, and I cut my nose off to spite my face. Yeah, I don't come alive.
Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I don't think there was in a relationship. I think they did it all for content. There's no way she would go with it, DG. You know, and why have they broken up? Hasn't even been revealed as to why they broke up. Doesn't make sense. What, he broke up with her because she was too good for him? Oh, please. Or because she, you know, what, she was too pretty for him? Why did they break up? You know, doesn't make sense. He was with her for 10 months, as you said. You know, I think the whole thing, thinking about it, is a big storyline.
Who broke up with who?
Well, it sounds like DG broke up with Choli. But he's not saying why. Why doesn't he say why they broke up? There must be a reason. You don't just break up for nothing. You don't just break up because you feel someone's better, you know, is better than you, or you know what I mean, or you feel that, you know, someone's out of your league. You don't break up over that.
With our video, I thought it was her that broke up with him.
No, it sounds like he's broken up with her because she was, you know, she was really upset. Did he break up with her, guys? If someone just put it's not our business, it's not our business, you're right, but they brought it to TikTok. Like I just said, I don't understand why Choli didn't put it, Choli didn't do it privately. She seems that type to do it privately. So to me, it was a bit of a red flag, her doing that on live. I thought, and then her bursting into tears. And I have no problem with Choli. There's no reason for me to dislike her, but I do the FYP. I'm just having my honest opinions. You know what I mean? They're still, listen, whether it's either set up or they're still together, but I don't care what anyone says. Choli wouldn't go out with DG. Yeah, she knows that, you know, she's in a different league to him. Yeah, but have you got the video of him saying about if you're single?
Oh, wait there, let me have a look.
Yeah, let's play the video and you'll see here what he says. Someone says no one's known his business. Don't bring it to TikTok then. I do the FYP. I talk on what's on the FYP. Oh, it's that one.
I'll tell you this as a fact now, people won't gift you when they're in a relationship, so a lot of creators hide the fact that they're in a relationship. Look, and this is me being honest, I fell off and Choli's fell off since we've both been in a relationship. We've both not fallen off, but we both don't get the support we used to because we're in a relationship. People gift you because at the end of the day, they want your attention because you're single. That is it. That is a fact. And so many people will pretend they're not in a relationship because they're not in thingy. And I was scared. I was scared myself.
Someone saying this month. I don't care
fucking hell,
I don't care where how long ago it was. This is his mentality. This is what he's thinking all this time before he. Well, I think he broke up with her, didn't he? So before he broke up with her, this is what he's been thinking. Him and Choli have fallen off the app, okay? And they were doing better being single. In my opinion, listen, some people are saying they're still together and it was a setup, right? And because they're, you know, wanting to get back on the app again. However, I think the whole thing could be a setup and they've just done it for content. Have you ever seen them kiss together? Kiss. Have you ever seen them kiss on TikTok? I have. I haven't seen any of that.
I don't know.
No, I've never seen any of that. No, you haven't. Well, there you go. You know, not even a little peck. No, you haven't. So that was his mentality. So I believe the whole thing was set up to get together, do a bit of content, you know, a power couple, whatever you want to call it. Didn't work out for them. They both fell off, and now he's thinking, shit, okay, we're gonna have to break up here. And they've broken up, and she's gone live. Okay, carry on playing it.
I'm in a relationship, and that's it. Like, everyone's going to be like, oh, I don't want to gift him.
But I just know I deserve so much more. So much more. So, I'm going to go and have a holiday. I'm going to go on my holiday. And then I'll come back. And it'll just be a fresh start. I don't want any hate towards him. I absolutely love him. But it's obviously just not meant to be. And I constantly tell all you women, like, be strong, like, this, that, the other. And I'm here and I can't do it. I love you all. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for everything. And thank you so, so much for Team DG for everything that you've done for me as well. Because you've all been amazing to me. You showed me so much love. So thank you. I love you. Goodbye.
I don't buy it. Listen, I like Chody. I say I don't really watch it, to be honest. I know she's not on the drama side. I just don't buy it. I just think, like DG's in the video, they've both fallen off. They need to break up now. They've broken up. And, you know, yeah. Who's this in the box? Hello, Torian.
Angela?
Yes?
You're right, darling?
I'm okay, you're right.
Yeah, I just got back from the gym.
No, because we need the big screen.
Oh, okay then. I'll be back later.
Okay.
It's okay, I understand.
Alright, see you later. Now get out of here.
Piss off.
So, yeah, listen, like I said, listen, I know it's horrible, but she's not going to go out with DG, and we all know that, okay? We know that, all right?
No, and she might go out with DG, but then she might not. They just might want to go the separate ways. They might not be feeling each other's vibes.
No.
Maybe isn't treating her the way that she wanted to be treated, because it's the way that someone treats you as well, isn't it? And the way that he spoke the other day, I wouldn't want to be with him either.
No. But the fact he's got
even if it is for joke.
He's put that video out to say that they're both falling off. You know, the app, well, you know, being together, they needed to break up. I think it was all a setup myself. I don't think Charlie would be interested in DG one, but.
And I don't think he was ready for a relationship either. I think he just wanted to have the single life. He's been with Liz, he's had a child, he wanted to be single, and then he did find someone that's really, really good looking and pretty, but he just isn't ready for that commitment yet.
Are you just having his opinion based on what people want to hear, though?
No, that's what I think. I don't think that he wants to be in a relationship, and I think that he does still love that Liz as well.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, Sayana.
And that's where I think his humour come from. Do you know, look, he's a completely different character now, and since he ain't been with Liz.
No.
I think he's turned into a grumpy granddad.
There's no way.
But I like Chole.
There's no way she would come on and to act that way. No way she would come on and act that way. I think she'd do it privately. That's the woman she seems to be. So she comes across. No way she's going to show everyone and say we've broken up and sit there crying. That's something I do. That's not something she would do. We played the DG videos. What's the next one?
It's back to that person that you said, not that one, leave.
We'll do that one, play that one last.
Okay. There's been a few you saying play last, so I'll just go after them ones.
I don't know, because I'm not Choli, but that's the impression I get. That's my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Bambi.
George.
Should we go to this one?
What's this one? EQ listens to Zach and Angie. I didn't think I put this one on. This one's an old one, isn't it? Can we hear what this is?
Yeah.
Might be an old one.
George!
So you're getting high maintenance act now.
Oh God, he down that drink. He's on holiday, he's not relapsing, is he? What's relapsing? Relapsing on what? You can't get hokey cokey in Thailand.
Thanks for the gifts, guys. Yeah, I know, but he's on holiday, isn't he?
Wait for my food and stuff.
He just took a green, the tablet was half green, half white. What are they?
I love you all.
Is that tramadol? Oh, he is tramadoled up then.
It's alright.
Yeah, he's tramadoled up then because it was half green, half white. The tablets he just popped, they didn't even take any drink, but they just ate it. Diazepam as well, man.
What are you guys eating?
Nothing yet. Thank you, Maureen.
Do you want me to get you some breakfast, Levi?
Go on then.
What?
Oh, this is bad.
He's fat enough.
Wait then by me. You're gonna dox me.
We're thinking about it.
Okay, you quick?
Yes.
I got myself. I'll do that thing.
I never dox anyone.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Maureen.
Levi's WhatsApp elusive as address for Delusive to buy him breakfast. So strange, these people.
Wow, where is Sky? Yeah, oh, come on, for sure. I'll finish. I'll take you more.
We'll talk about this much.
I'm not getting drink that. I'm drunk it. I'll pay the bill. Can I get one more espresso martini, Carl?
Thank you, Ange.
Oh, he's getting another one.
Breakfast, guys.
What do you want? McDonald's?
Yeah, I'll have a double shot shake.
Oh, God.
Yeah, double shot orange juice.
I thought Levi was going on a diet.
MVP Maureen, thank you, Maureen.
Sophia won't be happy, will she?
Go on, take your top off for her. Watch her face change. Do it.
I think all these people forget how Sophie joined my box and degraded Levi's weight down to the floor and all this type of stuff and said the worst possible things about him only 1 week ago. You know what I mean?
All black on black.
How many people got watching? There's 750 people. Solo match live.
Thank you, Susie. Get pins, Susie, my love.
Want some money coming in. Do it. Just
So if he's blocked you.
Definitely not.
do it. What are these guys?
He's definitely Purple Zaki, though. He's telling George to take his top off and see how many more people join. That's like Purple Zaki material. He definitely is Purple Zaki.
I want to be a gingerbread as well.
Is it double sausage and egg?
That's the one, yeah.
A double sausage and egg.
Well, that's the next one. I don't know what this is about. Warning. Why does it say trigger warning? Actually, carry on listening. It says trigger warning. Sorry, if we can just carry on. Sorry.
It's no, Zach.
See?
Me too.
Me too. Oh my God. George is right though. It is. I'll be honest. I find that G-men make advances on straight men, but they don't realise that it feels the same way if a man was doing it to a woman, to that man, if it's man on man, you know, if the man's heterosexual. I do see that a lot, that you'll get the G-men, like, talking in that way to telling a man to constantly take his top off. Imagine a man saying to a girl, take your top off and sit there with your boobs in your bra, you'll get more people coming in. It's the same thing, and now he's kissing him and all that.
£8.
Purple Zaki.
Oh, you got paid more. Okay, yeah. Think of Angela.
George was my secret boyfriend all along.
Mums, do you want a breakfast?
Take your top off, just do it. And he's already said no. Just do it. Do it. He's
Yeah, I
doing
think
it.
it's really cute when people say she has no morals, and she don't. She does. It's an act to her. I don't know if she's like this with her friends off TikTok, and that's maybe why she doesn't have any friends. But you know, I don't understand why she just turned on Zach the way she has. You know why she did, because you know Zach was supportive of her. You know, she was controlling, I think, him in some ways, wasn't she? But I don't understand why she turned on him. But she did that to me. She seems to attack people that that are supporting her, and then she seems to want to team up with the people that have done the worst to her. It doesn't make sense to me. I'd never understand that, but I assume she's like that off TikTok as well. I mean, maybe something's happened in her life. I don't know. Maybe it's trauma bonding. Who knows? But it just doesn't add up. None of it makes sense. I assume it's just she's doing it for money, because she's now got Miss Red's community and all for them. And in fact, I'm going to say fair play to her on this one, because, you know, if that's what she's doing, fair play to her, because, you know, I do think that Miss Red is a mug to a lot of people. You know, you had Toxic Dan on her platform this morning, and you could see he just wanted clout from her. He was telling people to follow him and things. They don't care. They're not friends with her. They don't care about Miss Red. If she fell off tomorrow, do you think there'll be no box? No. All they do is want to financially gain from her, and that is to, you know, get the followers, you know, and then start getting on the leaderboard, start getting gifted. You know, I think Miss Red is just pretty much all my food. One sec. It's just giving her viewers away. She's giving them away. One sec. Put it on again. Like a bloody, it's like a sauna now. You don't come it. It's not even on. What do you think? Like a sauna. It's not even on. What the hell? It's not even on. What the hell? Just got my food. So yeah, I just think that I think EQ knows what she's doing and things. She's playing a game. Yeah. She's doing it for financial gain. You know, they all are. They're all at it. All wanting to get with Miss Red to get money out of her. You know what I mean? And if I was that person, I would have been friends with her a long time ago. You know what I mean? I'd be saying nice things about her, having nice opinions about her. I'll play the next video saying...
Right, this one says Evil Queen's opinion on DG and Choli's breakup.
Time ago that it was the wrong time, and when you're trying to do TikTok, be a star, and you know, make all this money and everything like that. And when you're in a relationship, it's a lot more difficult to do that. You know what I mean? So.
And I constantly tell all you women, like, be strong, like, this, that, the other. And I'll be here and I can't do it.
Oh yeah, Choli is lovely. I haven't got a bad word to say about Choli. That's not me being bad, that's just me calling. I did say this, you know what I mean? He chose the wrong time to just bait in.
Listen, love, I wouldn't want her as a friend. I'm just trying to say hypothetically. If I was to have nice opinions about her, I wouldn't ever have someone like that shares shit like that. Ever. Okay, play. Oh.
DG and Choli are not going to do storylines. Don't be so stupid, my love. Are you just one of those accounts that goes around trying to trigger the creators when there's something real and serious going on and Choli's crying and saying it's a storyline? So say it again and watch. The moderators will have you out. You get accounts like that, everyone, that they travel around the live because they know it gets a reaction by saying that of people, so they do it on purpose. So all the creators should be watching out for that when people are just writing storyline. It's to get you to be triggered and react.
I love you all. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for everything. And thank you so much for Team DG for everything that that you've done for me as well, because you've all been amazing to me. You showed me so much love, so thank you.
Living in this house for
Oh my
And
god.
people would probably say that DG is stupid for letting Jolie go or whatever, but you can be the most gorgeous, perfect person in the whole entire world, you know, but if there's other things going on in life or whatever, you know, you can sometimes, you know what I mean, these things happen. But I did think that when they first got together, I thought he was flying on this app, like was number one every other week.
I know.
But I suppose he can't dedicate as much time now because he has to obviously maintain also a relationship, so I think it's partly to do with TikTok.
Uh-huh.
It's got to be.
It's because we love
But when TG got with it, I said, wow, you've got into a relationship when you were popping, you know what I mean? Like,
well,
TikTok's
so
going to slow
that's
it down. And
I'm not going to mute her because she wants you to hear her. So I won't.
I did call it a long time ago that it was the wrong time, and when you're trying
Right, Ange, you're going to have to do something because I've got to go and get the next video.
And when you're in a relationship, it's a lot more
Well, she doesn't want me to mute her, so just let her rant and you can go get the next video, yeah. She's shouting because she wants you to hear her, so I'll leave it off mute.
This one says EQ listens in Andalusive, Angie and Milan and Levi. EQ discusses Sophie's and Levi says it's, I don't know, there's a lot there. Should we just play the video?
Yeah.
Why would you put so much? May as well not play the video if you read that. Oh.
Me offline, you know what I mean? Whereas these just want chaos constantly. Weirdos.
Yeah, that's what people were saying, yeah.
No, he did just defend you, I'm not gonna lie. He did just say, oh, say something.
I could have laughed along with yeah.
He only defended it because I called it out.
Did it, Levi?
Yeah.
I'm Barbara, I'm Elsie. That's a fake.
Barbara's in there. Hello, Barbara.
Levi's good.
Let me have a look then, go Barbara.
Levi doesn't care, and of course I care about him.
Are you Barbara? That's you.
41,000 diamonds.
Thank you for the tip.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Reem, for that bloody big fucking thing. And Beverly sent me money. Eve sent me money. You've all done it.
ZQ back.
Yes, see that. Thank you, Fluffy.
What you say, Ange?
No, nothing.
Yes, everyone is.
You sent me loads last night, I appreciate it.
I've got to go wash my hands. Wish me luck.
10 roses.
I can't get 10 roses.
Hope you come back.
Lost the evil. See how you thought about.
There's 1 rose off each.
Anybody?
Oh, guys, we need 5 more. Go on.
It's embarrassing.
Anyone on the set? I'm not gonna lie.
They can't even get 10 roses between them.
Go on. One rose. It's terrible. Falling off.
They're fall off.
Levi,
Yeah.
do you think you'll make up with Sophie?
Yeah. Eventually, I reckon they will. But they need to keep it off the app because when they bring their relationship to the app, it gets toxic. I said this to Levi and Sophie.
It's not a relationship. Levi gives Sophie, so Sophie keeps him around because her TikTok looks successful then, you know what I mean? Because he'll gift her universes, he'll do the most to her, she'll cry about it, he'll give her a couple of universes and she's back to loving Levi again. If she had a fella on the go or some hot man was taking an interest in her, she wouldn't have nothing to do with Levi. He's literally, think of it like this, everybody. Sophie's a single woman. She's not currently dating anybody. Is she going to turn down universe after universe, lions and all that when her agency looks good because of her and everything? So is she going to completely cut her nose off to spite her face, or is she going to think, actually, he sends me loads of money? Because that's the way she'd be thinking. So it's just him getting rinsed, that's it. Because what woman would want to be... She's coming on here, everybody, telling everybody basically she's been a victim of TV. That's what Sophie Bailey is saying to everybody. Am I right or wrong? Yesterday she was crying. He gaslights me. He manipulates me. He does this. He does that. Cry. Trigger all the actual people who've been through it and are going through it, and then makes up with them next week. So it just goes to show what type of woman Sophie is then, isn't it? Because when she makes up with them, I'll play the videos of Sophie crying. Should she play videos of me crying? So I'll play videos of you crying over Levi when you make up with them. Calling them all the narcissists, all the gaslighters, all the emotional abusers under the sun. Because you're making a mockery out of people who have actually gone through and are going through it, you know? All the emotional abusers under the sun. Because you're making a mockery out of people who have actually gone through and are going through it, you know?
I'm sure he said Rickster did everything to you under the sun.
No, I still say that he did all those things, but I've chose to move past it. I've never reneged on my situation.
I agree, to be fair. I mean, I think with Sophie, she's rinsing him. I agree. I don't think she wants to be with him. I think, no offence to you, Levi, but I think, I was going to say you're upset. No, maybe not obsessed, but I think you do want to be with her, and she knows it. And it's like, she's got you on a little string, little puppet. I have to be honest. Say it like it is. I am saying it how it is. I think because he sends her unis and lions, and that's all she's interested in is the money. Carry on.
With Rickster, never, even though I'm friendly with them. But I'm friendly with them because they're at my place of work. Would I be friendly with them off the app? No. Again, nobody wants to be terrorised on a social media app. Women have to do many things in order to survive when you've gone through something like that. You wouldn't know about it, Levi, because you're the perpetrator in the situation when it comes to Sophie. So Talia knows, Rickster knows that I'm never going to change what happened and tell a different story. But to rub alongside them on an app and not get terrorised, that's called being a survivor, my love.
Christian, Mario,
If their community was less than after this, I have no words exactly.
Oh, baby. When you do all this camping, why don't you just go live with each other?
Oh, thank you for the £20, Aurora. To our beautiful queen, keep being you. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
On our side, we just add each other. We've got.
Sorry, I hope Levi sees us. What's that word? Actually sees it for what other people are seeing it as. I agree. And she has said horrible things, towards him. And I know that he said probably horrible things to her as well. It's tit for tat, I get it. But I think he just needs to wake up. Needs a wake-up call. I just think, if you look at her past, and now you've got, this, he does send her unis and lions and things, and she's loving it. I've got I think she's that woman. She's that woman that would manipulate a man and get what she can out of him. I think that's the person she is. Yep, carry on.
Exactly, so
that's like, there's no point in coming to it. I would just add each other.
I do feel for
that's how I would do.
Yeah, because you want to make money off the back of your community in a battle or something. Some of us don't need to do that.
Me fooled. Not gonna lie.
They could know you're a liability. You said then come to Mum Kaz. But if you get,
EQ mocked it with TV. Segment. All of us in the school there.
But then you mocked Talia's birth, didn't you?
Yeah.
But why do you think she didn't go to the police read about EQ ever?
I think everyone's bad as each other. I don't think no one's this, that. I think everyone.
But Elusive keeps saying that, but she did. She did. It's just that whatever I was doing or that didn't fall over a threshold. So the police, she will have went to the police. But then I know myself, it's very hard on social media when you're having a backwards and forwards because then it invalidates everything because you've gone back at the person. So I believe Miss Red did go to the police. I believe Luke did as well because he said yesterday he did. But the response you get from the police is not what you're looking for, you know what I mean? So when she tries to invalidate and go, yeah, she never had no police cases, I believe Miss Red did 1,000,000%. I believe she attempted to, but obviously with how social media is and the police not understanding TikTok and that, you know, then it proves very difficult. So when she sits there and says, Miss Red never had a case, well, Delusive, you know yourself after having many cases on people that they don't come to fruition, do they? Because it's classed as a backwards and forward.
With me, I've dropped it before it even got to that level. Before it even got to that stage. The police have actually been very nice with me, been actually brilliant. I'm not going to lie. They have been. And obviously, I'm not going to tell you as to, you know, give you the information and all that in regards to what's happened. But however, I've never got to that point because I've dropped it before that. So, no, I don't know. Sorry, Sayana.
Like a back and forward, no matter what the situation may be. Because there's no immediate threat.
Add me in the co-host. Or what now? Or after this?
Because the police are only interested in credible threats, everybody, you know what I mean? Like credible threats of violence, of you're going to do something, but everybody on this app knows I'm not going to do anything outside of me, my TikTok screen, you know what I mean?
Boxing.
There's a battle going on, mate. Oh, I was left.
Delusive's a gaslighter, you've got to remember that. So she'll invalidate things with people and try and get them to react. Like by saying Miss Red never had a police case, then she's a liar. When Miss Red will have phoned up the police and she will have had a meeting with them and done everything that she should do. But then the police have then obviously seen whatever they've seen and classed it as maybe a backwards and forwards. Thank you, Leah, I don't know. But she just tries to gaslight Miss Red into reacting, you know what I mean? Miss Red has showed on a telephone that she's contacted police on situations and all that.
Oh, shit. I believe you, Ange. Oh, shit. I believe you, Ange. I believe you're a compulsive liar.
Jackson can come under threats as well. Yeah, when you got people threatening to come to your house because they've got information from someone that's doxed you, yeah, they would take that seriously. Absolutely.
Yeah, she's so effective, isn't it?
Having known me offline, you know what I mean? Whereas these just want chaos constantly. Weirdos.
Yeah, that's what people were saying, yeah.
No, he did just defend you, I'm not gonna lie. He did just say, oh, say something.
I got laughed along with yeah. He only defended it because I called it out.
I'm sick of people saying, can I just mute you for a second, sorry. I'm sick of people saying, oh, it's not, doxing's not illegal, that's not... Go and have a look again, because also it does fall under harassment. It really does, especially if someone's already come to your house. Corey says it all the time, doxing not illegal, but you can get arrested if it's causing someone distress and alarm. Forget the word doxing, you know what I mean? Listen, when that pineapple, right, when all that was kicking off, I had the police in my house, and because I thought I had doxed. They hadn't investigated, but they came to give me a warning, right? And I said, I don't dox anything. But they said, well, we don't know that. We haven't investigated it. However, if you have and you do it again, we're going to arrest you. And that was on doxing. Okay, Sayana. Exactly the lawman stuff.
Canadian Angie says Pearl is inciting hate and actively encouraging people to go to Delulu Angie's house.
Yeah.
It's getting dangerous.
I only saw
Was Corey called out on any of the pages that like Corey type thing? I don't know. And I think that's the issue. If you're going to do an FYP page, you cannot be biased to any creator. You have to just, don't even give your comments. Just say what it's about and move on, because then you become biased to that group of people, and the other people are going to start fucking coming for you, because it's like, hold on a minute, why are you saying, oh, big up, Canadian Angie for this and that? No. You have to just say what it's about so everyone can just stay on some peaceful level. It's not saying, oh, that fucking FYP page is biased to the clique, or this one's biased to these people. That's what I think for me. Yeah, I think most of them are not biased, but You're right, Ricochet. They're pulling her out or whoever out on it, but Luke did it in the middle of the day, and he replayed it twice.
And he was going into detail with hand actions and everything, and also.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gifted Miss Red this morning, and she went on a tantrum.
I said she's a proper dirty cow with no morals. She's got nothing. All she's got is alcohol and a cesspit in the bedroom. She hasn't got nothing. Nothing at all. She's jealous of you, my blaster.
Yeah, well, she'll have a hospital bed soon if she doesn't fucking wind her neck in.
Oh.
Well, I don't blame you. Listen, and this is what I was saying the other day. She'll sit down about police case number 1,700,086, right? No wonder people turn up to her house when she sits and spits the worst venom on this app.
Sorry, apparently there's another one. Oh, we played that one, but Miss Black. We did play that one. You can only send heart me's to the host, Kane. Yeah, sorry, Miss Black, we played that one earlier before.
And I always said, you know, she's bigged up Earth Angels this morning because everybody in here, let me just tell you, she bigged Earth Angels up for robbing families of the last little memories with their children before they entered heaven. That's what she bigged up this morning. That's what she said, and she said everybody.
I got confused. I thought she was talking about FYP Blasters kids there. Okay, makes sense now. She's talking about the Earth Angels. So I was getting confused. I was thinking, no, I never said this. I never said that. I was talking about Earth Angels. Okay, so you come and play. I thought she was talking about FYP Blasters. I was thinking, what? I didn't know you know about children.
You'll never ever take what you've had away from you. Never in a lifetime. But now you can understand, everybody, why people turn up at hers. And actually,
You hide behind your family. Don't hide behind your family then. But you do. Yeah? Why don't you sit there and say, if anyone wants to come to my house, I won't sit here. I'll tell you what, I'll leave my house and I'll meet you somewhere. Yeah. Let's see how big you are.
Who's the only one that can talk me down, I would have been at hers.
And if you did, I wouldn't blame you. I promise you, I wouldn't blame you. But I say how she's big Earth Angel, big up to anybody who turns up to hers.
Anyone comes there will be arrested. That's that simple.
I will pay your petrol. If I do
See how Top Girl is encouraging her. And she's got kids. And she sat there saying, anyone comes to my house, I've got children, I'll be straight on the phone to the police. Should we encourage people to go to your house then, Top Girl? But I wouldn't do that. But here you are encouraging to come to an or not just me, but an elderly person's house based on what? An argument, a back and forth. Because this woman has put videos out of me for months about, go and have a look at the videos. Do you know what I mean? And I've had one opinion. I've finally clapped back. Yeah? That's what it is. Because I won't be silenced, man. I can't clap back. I have to keep my mouth shut because of violence. No. Do you know what I mean? Carry on, yep. Sure says you'll pay the petrol money, yeah. Well, we'll pay you petrol money for a visit to your house then, Top Girl. Yeah?
But I'm sorry, everyone. She's talking about it now. Please. Just hear it, Pearl. I think she's talking about Blaster now. Turn it up. Stay there, my Blaster. Turn it up, Tanya. Please. Keep coming in, guys. Videos of it. All comments. All the things that she said on here and comment cafe sent to me. Oh. I did. I called her out on comment calf. I tried.
Was that it?
What she's forgetting is I've got details. I have more details. So I'm not putting up with anyone making threats towards me.
If she's got my details, then she'll also have my husband's boxing gym. Tell her to meet us there.
Oh, please.
Forming it again. My platform again.
Yeah, but had to put that one in.
Anybody who turns up to how's about that? Yeah.
Thank you.
I also again, how many more?
I think she's going through fucking something. Big up anyone that turns up to her house, but she has a freak attack over the fucking blowing up her fucking burger van. Then shut up, Pearl. Because people that are going to show up at your house are not showing up for a good reason.
They're showing up to fucking cause you some type of damage to you or your property. I can't believe how people big up, go over to their house, big you up. The other one, I'll pay for your petrol. Okay, tough girl, I'll pay someone for petrol to come to your house. Like, you're inciting violence is what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing.
I'll have a look.
Like, let's say the blaster was off her fucking head or something, and she was like really gone, nuts. She was a nuts. She was just nuts, like a freak or something. What if she actually did it because you guys are fucking egging her on? I can't, like, this app, I'm telling you honestly, it is the most fucked up place to be. These people all need to be institutionalized. Fucking fuck.
Yeah, Delusive is right. It's not the first time it's happened in Pearl's box. That Angel Wings and that Bell FYP both were there. And
she instigates it. She instigates it. It's fucking nuts. Everybody stay at your own houses. You want to fight on TikTok, call each other all the names you want, but don't. It's not even worth it because cops are going to be called. You don't know if you're going to get charged for going after someone. It's not even worth it at all. No matter how mad you get, you want to kick somebody's head in. It's just not worth it.
Case against Pearl. It's always on Pearl's platform.
It's all been noted down, Pearl, by the way. All noted down.
Yes, I did. You got nothing to fucking clap about because that makes you one of the fucking weirdos that will literally go to someone's house. What the fuck were you going to do?
Okay, Top Girl, you encourage anyone to dox my address or dox it? I'll be doxing yours, just so you know. Okay?
You're putting yourself up that you showed up at someone's fucking door. What were you going to do? What were you going to do? The minute you would have laid a finger on her, you would have been arrested.
Explain it to your husband.
What were you going to fucking do? Cause damage to her property? You would have been arrested. So there's something not clicking in the brain when you want to big yourself up and say, yes, I did. Doesn't make you popular on the app. Like, oh my God, Bella, big her up. Makes you look like you need to go be committed somewhere. Because you would have been arrested. It's that simple.
Hey, mouth, not sales, you fucking cunt.
I understand, but why people do want to turn up to hers after she's gone on about ladies that's in heaven, God rest them, because that's what she's sitting for. She knows fuck all about them. So yes, I say big up to anybody who just confront it. Oh my God.
Why I get pissed off? Pearl's spouting all that shit, yet telling me I have children, undermined my losses, my DV, but she can sit there and fucking chat her shit coming out of her mouth right now. So again, they're all fucking bunch of biased bastards. Fuck.
Yeah, like I said, I like Pearl. For anyone that
she's got children, and
like I said, for anyone that has gone at Pearl, come away from your family and go meet that person instead of hiding behind your family. I mean, anyone can be guarded, right? Anyone can be guarded because that's the only reason people choose this house is because it's an easy target. No other reason. It doesn't make you big. Just makes you. But wait a minute, it's like go and pick on someone your own size kind of thing. You know what I mean? go and fight your match, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Not someone that's 50. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Carry on, Zayana.
They can't. They come in a fucking group of bullies. If it's not 2, it's 3, it's 4, it's 5. That's just how they work. And then on top of that, as we move along in the fucking FYP, you're going to see how all the shit that went on was a fucking storyline. It's a fucking storyline. Or imagine if I said that. I would be crucified. They have nothing on me except Red's granddaughter's school. That's all they have. And I apologize. She accepted it. And that's all everyone keeps going to. Oh, but you said, yeah, I was going to roll, like I said, roll my
because it's misread. She's important.
Anger. Get the whole clip. Don't just get the little piece of that clip. They've got nothing. So that's all they can go back to. But if it was, just put me in it, Ricochet, if it was me. They would have all started up their fucking lives saying shit about me. You can't say it's just an app anymore, Stitch. And you know why? Because things go into people's personal lives. Like what they did to Zach, what they did to Delusive, even that Bell there saying, yeah, it was me. Like, you're all proud. Do you want a fucking sticker on your forehead? When it goes, it is just an app in the sense that leave shit on the app, have your beef on the app, call each other, do whatever you want, and then shut it off and go to bed. But it's getting to a point now where it's getting dangerous for people. That's the thing. Some people aren't even looking at it as an app anymore.
Twisted with the words that come out of the mouth.
Anyone call out fucking... Was Corey called out on any of the pages that like Corey type thing? I don't know. And I think that's the issue. If you're going to do an FYP page, you cannot be biased to any creator. You have to just don't even give your comments. Just say what it's about and
we're just going to flag this person out now.
Biased to that group of people.
Is that it, Diana?
And the other people are going to start fucking coming for you because it's like...
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're just going to flag that person out now. Okay, we're going to get our own screen recorder. But like I said, I'm going to check every account every day because I don't want to be posting any videos of me or screen recording me. So just have a look in there. I'll be looking while you play the next video, Diana. You need to be unbiased, yeah. We'll get our own screen recorder and we'll promote them on here. Okay. Going to the next video, guys. We do apologise. I've been on holiday but back now. Oh, hey, FYP News, Lucy.
Canadian Angie reacts to EQ saying...
FYP News, do you just screen record or do you do live as well? Are you a live FYP or do you screen record? What's this one?
This one is total ability. Canadian Angie reacts to EQ saying her and Sophie, Leroy and Delulu are all Trumps and she's happy to be back with the clique.
Okay. I'll be blocking while you do that.
Sorry?
Did you hear that?
No.
No one takes it seriously anymore. So my values...
Listen to this.
...align more with the clip than what So my values align more with the clip than what they do with these Sophies and Levi's who turn each other over every 2 seconds.
Her values align more with the click than...
Oh. So, okay. Let's do a poll. Exactly, Boo. Her values align more with the click. So, again, I'm telling you, this is all a fucking storyline. Kathy, thank you for the money gun. It's all a fucking storyline. After everything she said about the granddaughter, the Luke getting in bed, the AIs, the this, but they all align. They all align now. We should be singing Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. I think we should all have a Kumbaya song, man. Fucking crazy.
I think she's just fishing for new viewers and gifters.
No, because she can't. She's not fishing for nothing. Because there's going to be loyal followers of Red. Forget about Luke. He had 200 people when Red was on, so he's nothing. But if there's going to be loyal followers that actually hate EQ. Exactly. If she gets back in with EQ, well, you'll see today that she did. There's going to be people that are going to be pissed off and leave. Then you're going to have the ones that are going to say, oh, she's not that bad, because they're not going to remember what EQ's done, or they choose to forget it, and how Luke ranted about it for months on end. So you're going to have the people that are just going to be like, oh, if Miss Red likes her, then we like her, then she's okay. She could possibly be trying to get people away from the platform to build hers back up. That could be the only reason. Or she legitimately thinks she's done nothing wrong. The other two, well, forget about Luke again. He's nothing. Red is going to get over everything she's done in regards to her grandchild. And I've got a great fucking clip coming. I don't know when he's going to play it, but then I don't know what to say. It's all a mind fuck at this point. Is she doing something? Is she setting them up for something? I don't think so, because Red will lose followers once she hooks up with this one. If everyone's got really, really, really pissed off and people are like scratching their head, like, hold on a minute. You went on for months and cried. She got her whole chat to call social services. She said the dog bit the kid. She said stuff about the granddaughter in a sexual way. And now you're going to be friends with her. That boggles your head, because It's your grandkid. And like she said, if it was off the, Red said, if it was off the app, she would fucking go nuts and this and that. And now they're all chilling. So storyline, I'm going with, my opinion. It's fucking storyline. Money. That's it. Because I would be outraged. I would hate that person forever. Watching that AI video last night, her abuse, Luke getting in bed with the kid, touching the kid. Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? In what world, whether it be TikTok, is that not going to affect someone and be like, oh my God? And now I choose EQ.
People say that she's trying to destroy them from the inside. No, I think she just wants money. I think she just wants to be friends with them to take their viewers, to get their followers. I mean, what's she going to do? How's she going to take them down from the inside? Doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? They're not going to give her information. They're not going to trust her. Absolutely not. So what's she going to do? She's not going to do nothing. She wants money. She wants Miss Red's viewers. She wants Luke's viewers, right? Because when she goes live at 8, they're going to all be in EQ's live then. And then she's going to do, make money out of them. So, well, yeah, I suppose in some ways, she's going to use them. She's going to rinse her Miss Red and Luke's viewers and Corey's. I think Corey's involved in it as well. I think it's with Corey and EQ. I really do. From the very beginning, I think everything that's been done and said, all these setups, is with EQ and Corey. I think they're both in it together. Where Corey will say, oh, I bet this was a setup. I bet EQ set this up. She hasn't. So it's just reverse psychology, innit? They're in it together, been in it together from day one, because they want to take over that. They want to make as much money as possible. And they're going to use... Miss Red's stupid. And it really does bother me, her stupidity. Because she's just giving her followers to people, total strangers on the internet. You might as well say, yeah, here's a grand, take it. She might just give him a grand, because that's what she's doing, because they're on most of the day with her viewers, right? And they're gaining from her, financially gaining, right? That's why I don't really go in boxes if it's a small platform, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up their platform, and I'm not going to do that, because that's what people want financially. They just want to financially gain from you. And that's what everyone's doing around Miss Red. They're completely strangers. She hasn't even met up with anyone apart from Luke. All right, that's all she's met up with is Luke. And they've all made money out of her. And she's an easy target. Okay, carry on. Crazy. No.
Bothered about all them. When she slagged Miss Red off only a few months ago.
I think because you can't wrap your head around what's happening right now. After all the shit that's been said and done for months, P. Diddy, E. Diddy, Easy songs, her saying that she sacrifices the kid to Luke, and Luke fucking ranting and Red crying. After all that, you put an innocent child. You're trying to tell me you're going to go sit with that person now? Can somebody make that make sense? Doesn't make any sense. So, were they all in it as a storyline and didn't give a fuck? I don't know, because that would be pretty messed up.
And sorry, Diana, I keep muting you. And let's not forget that Miss Red did say, I'll never be friends with EQ. I would never be friends. And I don't know if Miss Red is thinking she's affecting me and CA, because I'm not affected by it. I just think she's stupid. Because whether you're affecting me or not, the only person you're affecting, Miss Red, is yourself and your followers. Because EQ has unblocked, all of your followers, and she's gaining from you, and you are too blind to even see it. And and that's funny. I'm laughing at you. I'm not affected by it. I just can't stand stupidity.
Honestly, I'm going to do a poll. Honestly, if it was you and someone had done that about your child or grandchild, would you sit with that person 5 months down the road? Smiley face, you would. Sad face, you wouldn't sit with that person anymore. Smiley face, you would. Crying face, you wouldn't.
Maybe they've got shit on each other. Maybe EQ's got, shit on Miss Red. Who knows? Oh, I'd like to know, though.
4 people saying they would.
The 4 people are fucking trolls. The majority wouldn't. I wouldn't. Not when you're talking about an innocent child. And no. But like I said, I'm going to play a video from last year. I'm going to play a video from fucking last year. Whoever's saying yes, you guys are tapped, man. You need to go see someone. Well, pretty much everybody would say no. Sorry, go on.
Hello. And listen, everybody, stop acting like I'm naive. Not you, but the people on this app. I'm not naive. I got upset about an account I had with years and years, and I got over it. Not bothered no more. I've got 5 other accounts now. So when they sit there going, oh, she correct, yes. That's kind of my income, thank you very much. So don't try and come in between my income. All right? I don't care. I'm only on here to make money. If you want me to defend you, give me money. End of story. I don't even cost that much. So I defend every single person who sends me money. I'm not interested. So who's naive now, bitches? Who's the one ruling the place, you know what I mean? You know, getting all the gifts, defending the community and everything? Me. And that's why I have a community. Fluffy, did I or did I not stick up for you when people were calling you murderer, this, that, and the other? I've never betrayed you, have I? I took you under my wing, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're overly generous, if you get what I mean, like, but you will gift me still, you know what I mean, type of thing. So it's not like I'm asking for money every day to defend people, you know what I mean? If you show me loyalty, I show you loyalty, simple as that. And my loyalty is giving me money. Hello, Luke. Please stop feeling sorry for Sophie, Luke. She said she'd be bothered if everyone else cried, but Paul misread this morning. Well, last night on Canadians Live. So I know you're a soft to your heart, Luke, but you can't be when it comes to these tramps. My love, the only reason I linked up with these people is because everybody went against me on the app. I would never linked up with them otherwise.
Canadian Angie, I just want to see how nice our comments are to you. When I come into yours, they're horrible. Horrible. You have people coming in your box slating my mods. Corey, slating Smiles, slating this person. See how nice our comments are to you, Canadian Angie. Yours are horrible. Horrible, vile. I want to point that out.
Really good in the moment when everyone else was going against me. Now that everyone loves me again, you're surplus to requirements. So there we go. How about that? Get wrecked. You trolled me. I made you think you liked me. And now look. Now I'm back with the good people on the app. The A-leaguers. None of you C, D's and E's. Bugger off. I'm with all the OGs again now. You're tramps. Yes, nobody will say anything about Luke in my presence. Why is Luke here? Well, I would ask why you're here, but I'm just getting ready, you know. Don't speak bad on Luke. Me and Luke have a diamond gun off, so basically he gives me a knife in 1 minute. Oh, Luke, I'm so happy to be, so to speak, back in the bosom of the A-listers. You know, I had to hang around with these tramps for a while, you know, survival of the fittest.
Someone just said you're always on their tape when she comes in. No, it was last night. You're all nice to her, big up CA and all this shit, yeah? Last night, yesterday or the other day, they're horrible. They're vile. They don't like us, or me maybe. So don't come into my platform and say I've always on the attack. Right? Corey sat in there slating Smiles for no reason. Do you know what I mean? I'm not attacking. I'm saying they're absolutely vile. Do you know what I mean? You don't have any effing loyalty in these comments at all. Carry on, Zayana.
They were just handy because they're trolls.
I'm not friends with Alicia.
Trolls, and because
They're always nasty every time I go in. I don't go really into her live anymore. She's got nothing nice to say ever.
I've never trusted you, never liked you, always faked you. I'd encourage you by...
Honestly, I'll go in tonight if you want to watch how horrible a comment is.
You know what I mean? Because she'd heavily defend me. That was only to get you to keep defending me. But now you're showing your true colours, so I'll show mine. Thank you, Chris, my love. Get used. I am superior than you. You know what I mean? It's like that in every Disney film, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to hang around with the rats for a bit, you know what I mean? Thank you, Elia, my love. And honestly, I'm really grateful for all your gifts, and I'm just saying what I'm saying just to clap back at these people, you know what I mean? It's that easy to buy me love, yeah? That easy. It doesn't even have to be universes, you know what I mean? Do what you have to do. Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for your help, but you're no longer required for any help. Now I'm back on the A-League fully, you know what I mean? With all the A-League live streamers, I'm no longer disgraced because I'm rectifying myself. I don't want to be around these gruffs. I want to be around Miss Red and Luke's, who I originally was with. Love you too, Annie, my love. Thank you, Reem. Thank you, Luke, who I was originally with.
Naughty, then you can get out. You're on the wrong platform then, love. You realise you're forgetting I can block you. Out. Goodbye. Okay, carry on. You have people, you can get out as well.
With my Miss Red and Luke and that. Well, not in their minds, but in my mind. Then they get what is it called? Unadulterated defending, and that's genuinely because we're all A-listers together. We all get thousands of views. Thousands of views. And thousands of gifts.
I've actually zoned out. Can we go into the next video, Zayan? I've zoned out on this one. I don't know what EQ was waffling about on this one. She does go on a bit, doesn't she? Yeah. God, I zone out after a while listening to her.
Luke the Judge reacts to Mr. TikTok.
I like being
since he came out.
Noshed.
What?
Noshed. Sorry, that's done by a woman. In all fairness, though, a man knows what a man wants. The best blow you ever. It's a bit selfish, isn't it? Thank you, Classic. It's a bit selfish because I like it. I don't really want to.
Oh shit!
Luke the Judge is on now as well.
Oh, that's
it's Heavy Bully Life.
That's it.
Oh, it's gone. I'm not
Sorry, stop blocking everyone. There are people here, please, Diana, that don't have any loyalty to the cult, to me or the cult. You can be out. Yeah, when you're bigging up everybody else, but people here, then you have no loyalty. So if you want to go big up CA, go and big her up somewhere else. Okay, you're not doing it on my platform. Do you understand? You have no loyalties to the cult, no loyalties to here. Don't sit here bigging up other people when all they do is slate me in their comments. Do you know what I mean? That's no loyalty. You can get out. Do you know what I mean? Okay, carry on, Zayana.
Georgia said, did you get Dame's message?
All I do is get slated over there in the comments. It's just vile.
Did you get Dame's message, Ange?
DM message?
Yeah.
Oh, what account?
I don't know, whatever his message do you want?
Let me have a look.
Shall I play this?
Yeah, I'm not going to have it anymore, Zayana. Do you know what I mean? You want to big up other people, other hosts, go and do it on their platform. Don't do it on my platform when I get slated on theirs. Do you know what I mean? You just don't have any loyalty. Keep your opinions to yourself. Do you know what I mean? This is my platform, my FYP. Okay? You can be blocked because I've just had enough now. And you don't gift other people as well. All right, sorry, carry on. FYP.
Nice
doubles.
So I heard that Pearl was coming in. I think he
feel sick now. I've just heard Kev say that. I know. Hear what he just said? Do you hear what he just said? I like to get noshed. Who in their right mind's going to nosh him? Oh. Yeah, Dad, don't come in, Dad. Don't come in, Dad. Jacob's here. Yeah, we're paying.
Why are people muting for people not supporting CA? Do you think they get support? Do you think, this is, oh my God. Do you think, honestly, guys, yeah, in CA's live, if people don't support me, do you think she mutes them? Do you think her mods mute them? Her mods can't stand me. They don't mute, they don't block. So please stop blocking the mods that don't like CA or don't like Luke or whatever, don't like certain people. This is my platform. Do you know, we're not about that. People can never feel an opinion. If someone's talking about the cult, they get blocked if they're vile. But not if it's about other hosts. Why are we caring about other people? Why are we caring about another host? Can we please stop blocking these people? People will get allowed their opinion. Do you think, say, CA and her mods are blocking the vile comments about me? in her comments. No, they have loyalty to CA and CA only. That's how it should be. They're not blocking what people say about her friend. You know, do you know what I mean? You can go mod for CA if you want.
Painting! Jacob's just helping me paint. No, Phil was here before we did another wall. Dad, don't come in! Fucking, can you imagine it?
Blocked, exactly. The hate we get on that side is never blocked. I don't even go in there anymore because I don't see the point. Because, you know, if I go in the box, I've got the comments just slating me. They're not saying big up Angie, like you're seeing they're saying big up CA. They're not bigging me up for anything. They're slating me. Nothing to do with Canadian Angie, but they don't get blocked. Let's have a bit of loyalty. So what if people say having an opinion about another host? It's not us. Stop having a loyalties for everyone else, but here. Sorry, Zayana, I'm on one today. CLA snaps her what at her subscribers. You're on mute, Zayana. What's this message I got?
You know, I don't want no white roses. I couldn't care less. Nice that you're also so supportive. You know, was it Chelsea the yacht that made this out, that had billions, that had all the love? And now look at you, darling. Fake. So I tell you what, come off my live. Don't talk to me no more. No one's even talking. I don't want to talk no more. No one's talking because you're all fake. And I'm sorry, but if you want to talk, you better get your cash out, darling. So that'll be 1 million likes on my screen and 50,000 diamonds, and then I'll put the comments back on. Until then, forget it. No, I don't. I'm on a diet. Thank you. They are. You just had enough of talking, you just had enough of responding, you just had enough of everything. It's exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. Don't think this job's easy. Don't think my life's easy, because it's not.
I know that feeling.
I don't know, maybe it's my BPD, Amanda, darling. It's a mood disorder that I suffer with. Or maybe the doctor's got it wrong.
What's your bipolar?
Time to be honest, isn't it? Why do I need to be fake and put a happy face on? No, we'll have all the downfall of Chelsea the I'll downfall right now. I don't care. Think I give a shit? Think I really care? You're all fake on TikTok. You're all fake, darling. Please don't come around me with your fake self, darling. Go and support someone else. Or all of you. Not sorry. I mean, every word bores me to death. Honestly, I could be sat in a Ferrari. Even that's fucking boring, darling. Could be on a yacht, I'll probably still be fucking bored. Because I like to be entertaining. I like funny people. I like having a laugh. Fucking being crazy. No one wants this bullshit, darling. Boring as hell, darling. Tiptoeing around. Fuck off. No one's gonna tiptoe around no more. Hurry up, darling. Fucking fancy car. No, that's all people do. Show off. There's no one real. Very rarely you find real people. Everyone's a fucking joke. Faking it. And then the richest ones, they're all in debt anyway. Pretending to be happy when really everyone's depressed. So there we go. But is this life? Buying clothes, going shopping, eating out, yeah. Whoa,
Oh, it's such an amazing. Even going on holiday, shit. Everywhere's shit. Boring as hell.
Yeah, sorry, I zoned out. Can we go to the next video?
Yeah.
Bored of your own show now. I'm bored with that video.
Do you want another one of CLA?
Yeah, no more CLA, please.
Okay.
Do you know the kind of people you are?
You know that voice? Dave Duran sends out a message.
I'm going to tell you right now, and then you're going to press block. Don't care how much dough you've got or anything, just block. Even if I know you and you've followed me for 4 years, just block me after I've told you this. You're boring, You're the people that only get invited to funerals to make it look packed. No family parties, thank you, Tom. Because if you did, you would get put in the corner because you're boring. You can't communicate. You sit there all day looking for drama, scratching your fanny, smoking a roll-up, flicking it on an old dirty plate that's had a pasty on. You wear odd socks.
Wait a minute, did EQ say Zayan? Did EQ say she's giving up FYP? I don't actually blame her. You know what? I'm getting bored with it. You know what? I hadn't done the FYP properly in the past 4 days, right? Today I'm like laying down because I'm bored. I am bored. You know, and it's not because of what you're playing. I'm just bored of it being the same old stuff.
But this ain't about you because you don't smoke roll-ups.
No, I don't know. I think he's just talking in general. Yeah, but I do understand it because I'm getting bored with it as well. I'm just wondering if I should just, when I do my 12 o'clock, just go live with a certain subject. You know what I mean? A specific thing instead of playing loads of different videos. Do you know what I mean? I'm bored. Okay, sorry, Zayan.
You're a sandwich short of picnic. You're boring. You have sex with your clothes on. You shower once every 2 months. You pick your nose and flick it on the back of the sofa.
What's he on?
You sit in the dark. Your family don't ring you to see if you're okay because they don't get no reply. But you'll come on TikTok when someone's arguing and scratch your fanny with them deep nails with dirt in them because you're fucking boosting that someone's read your comment out because you sent them a heartbeat. You're boring. I'm sorry I'm the one to tell you. But if I was driving down the road and there was a big puddle and you was walking past, I'd probably drive through the puddle because you're already half soaked. Do you know?
What the hell was that about? Was that to someone in the comments? She said she's giving up the FYP next week, is she? What's she going to do then? What does she say she's going to do?
Who's giving up the FYP?
Apparently EQ. It was just to a viewer, his viewers. He's lost it in Desperate Housewives. So what's she going to do then? She's doing normal lives like shopping. You know what? I'm getting bored with FYP as well. Do you know what I mean? Like the past week or so. Because nothing interesting is happening. It's the same people. Misread Luke, CA occasionally, then EQ, bit of Corey. It is boring. If FYP's going away, what do you mean, Buster? Live streaming EQ was boss doing that. Live streaming, I am live streaming. This is live streaming. People love drama though, don't they? They bank on you. Okay then, what's this about? What is this about? You played that one.
CA's box with that Sarah, Alicia and Corey.
Yeah, well, that's the first video we played, Diana.
Oh, you must have put it in twice somewhere there.
Oh. Are you bored? Let's do a poll. Are you bored of the FYP? Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. See, people are bored of the FYP, innit? You love my interviews. You know what? Because it's boring FYP. The videos are boring. I mean, I was watching CA's a bit last night and I was bored. It'd been the same videos. Same people. Do you know what I mean? Miss Red was yesterday, was she on? Bored. Okay, carry on.
Dave isn't liking what he's seeing from Zach.
Zach for a long time. If I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm going to say it. Like other people do when it's me. I've got nothing against Zach. I'm not a Zach's enemy. But I will always say what I want to say. And I ain't buying the spiked. I think he's got intoxicated. I think he's got something wrong upstairs. But he keeps coming live every single day with the same antics. Every single day. Lisa, thank you. He needs real friends in real life, not just TikTok. After you come down from when you went out. Yeah. People must think I'm a hater of Zach's, and I'm really not a hater. But, like I said to him the other day, I will tell him. Lisa, do you know the problem you've got in my chat that's defending Zach? I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. Do you know the problem? You're the problem. Because you're the people that say...
He was the same with me. Let's not forget, he was the same with me. He seems to be another one that targets the vulnerable. Yeah, because he's part of the clique now, and he likes being around the clique. He targets people, the weak. I'm not saying he's weak, but you know what I mean. You know, he targets the people that are on their own. They're always being targeted by everyone else. Why isn't he going after the bullies? Why doesn't he have an opinion on Miss Red or Luke or or these bullies and saying, listen, leave it out, it's not in a good place, or she's not in a good place, whoever it may be, leave it out. Why is he always supporting the clique? Because he's another bully. That's who Dave Duran is, a bully. Okay, play.
Oh, he's intoxicated. Oh, he's mental health struggling. Oh, he's on his own. Oh, he's lonely. You're okay, Zach. Just keep being you, Zach. When deep down, if you don't care about it that much, you should be saying, listen, mate, you're being an absolute biggest I've ever met in my life. Your life's a disaster. You're deteriorating.
Yeah, this is why people want to live themselves as well, Dave. Because of what you're saying here, the rubbish that's coming out of your gob. Let's do that when you suffer in your mental health. When sorry, yes, can you stop it, Sayana? Sayana's not on the board today. I'm gonna have to sack her. Don't tell I said that. What was I saying is, I was going to say, have you got opinion as well, you can just say, but what I was going to say, was Dave, this is why people want to lie themselves, you know what I mean, because people, why would you say something like that? People that care about someone, they're not going to sit there and say, you've got no one in your life, wake up, stop doing it, get up and get out and do this and do that, stop drinking, you're a disgrace. Why would you speak to someone that is vulnerable like that? What, is it your job to do it? No. Is it his job to do it? No. Who the fuck do you think you are, Dave? Who the fuck do all these people think they are on this app? Are you babysitting people now? Is this what this is about? You're babysitting creators on here? Oh, because you have a friendship with someone that a complete stranger? Because let's face it, majority of people that do have friends on here, we haven't even fucking met. Yeah? So, right. So what I was going to say is, so are we meant to, as my friends, so let's just put me an example. Oh no, put Zach in an example. So Zach's friends that he's probably never met, probably, that are modding for him, that's come on TikTok for a bit of fun, entertainment, is now meant to babysit Zach and tell Zach, get off TikTok, do this, do that, stop it, Zach. Why should they have to do that? Why should they have to do that? He's got friends in real life. He's got his family. They could, help him. Why do people on TikTok need to help them? Why don't you just leave them alone, leave people alone, and let them get on with it? What's it to do with you if he wants a drink? What's it to do with you if he falls over in the street? What's it to do with you if he makes a prep for himself? What's it to do with you what he wears? What's it to do with you if you don't have a shower? Oh, that's probably more like me, but you know what I'm saying? What's it to do with you what people do on this goddamn app? Are you the goddamn fucking TikTok police? You know, all these questions and questioning creators. No, I can understand it being because it's been a 13+ app, you know, and obviously, you know, if it was SH or something on the lines of that, or, you know, or whatever it may be that's not appropriate for 13+ app, I can understand the creators having a say on that. Absolutely. But when someone, and I can maybe, people are going to have a say when people are a bit sloshed on TikTok. Yeah, they're going to probably have a say out of concern, maybe. Some might be trolling the person. Get off TikTok, whatever. But no friend's going to sit there and say you are disgusting, you're a disgrace, and all this kind of shit that you're just coming out with, Dave. Who do you think you are? Leave people alone. Now, if he wants to get sloshed, let him get sloshed. What's the problem? Is he hurting someone? People don't get drunk when they go out in pubs and clubs and parties anymore? So what? He's doing on TikTok. What's the problem? Is he hurting you? No, he's not. So why is it your business? And why does his friends why is all this enabler shit? You're enabling. Your mods are enabling you, Angie. Yes, your mods enabling you, Zach, because they're not saying anything to him. Why do they have to? They're not their fucking mother, father, family. They're a TikTok friend. That's modding. And that's it. Some may meet their mods, but are they going to be like that friendship where they meet all the time? Do you know what I mean? Don't know what's to do with Dave, what everyone else does. You know, when he puts a white snow thingy up his nose. Do you know what I mean? Are we sitting there judging Dave Duran when he's having a mental breakdown, which is every 2 months when he wants to fucking do a battle? Are we judging him? Are we saying, come on, Dave, get off the snow, stop drinking, Dave? Are we saying any of that? No. Are we saying, oh my God, you're rage baiting when he does battles and he's, when he's quit baiting or rage quitting, whatever he does, because he didn't get a bloody third lion that night? Are we sitting there judging him for his manipulation? Actually, we do that, don't we? We do. So why is he judging? And if he is judging, why is he not? If he is, got so much to say about Zach, and he's had a lot to say about me, which we are both vulnerable, and I'll say why we are vulnerable, because we drink. And I'm only saying vulnerable when we drink. Anyone that gets intoxicated becomes quite vulnerable, right? So we're just meaning that way. But we also stand on our own. We don't have creators behind us. So you've got Dave here, now not attacking me, having the same pretty much message for me. He's now having it to Zach. So we're both two people that are probably the easiest targets on it. So we stand on our own. Coming for us. But yeah, it's not coming from Miss Red, Luke, or anybody else. I know I'm waffling on now, but where's this video on everybody else, these bullies? I'd like to hear it, Dave, what you've got to say about them. But you're not going to have that because you're biased, because you want to stick by them for the financial gain. Anyway, carry on playing it, Diana. Sorry. Rant over. Has that Dave video for the video of Dave finished? Sorry, you can't get the stuff sometimes. I do apologise. She's French. Can't speak English. Mute. Zayana. You are mute.
Tuning every single day because there's
I
someone that's
thought
going
you
to
were
make you
saying me.
No, I'm just telling everyone you're French. You can't speak
There's
English.
entertainment to keep people interested. And then there's a car crash and people waiting to see what the outcome of the accident is. This right now is a car crash waiting for everybody to see what the accident's going to be like and the outcome. This ain't an entertainment where you want to tune in every single day because there's something that's going to make you laugh. This is just...
Sorry, mute again. Sorry, I do apologise, Anna. Sorry, so you're saying there's a car crash waiting to happen, but instead of going for the bullies that are actually making this happen, you're going to go for a vulnerable man that's, having a holiday, maybe, getting, drunk and everything else, maybe he's spiraling out of control, but instead of going for the bullies, you're going to go for the vulnerable, for the one that's spiraling out of control, are you, Dave? So what, are you not going to go for the people that keep attacking him every day like Pearl? Or you've got nothing to say about her? Oh, nope, I forgot you're friends with Pearl. Okay, play.
Like this.
Because they don't understand.
The last few days, never seen him like this before, and he's making me a little bit.
There's 1.1k people in here.
It doesn't matter. Don't look at numbers.
But he's an entertainer, darling. He's always going to look at numbers. He's not going to entertain to one person. That would be boring, sweetheart.
You just this do now.
Entertainers need a crowd. They need an audience. Make your fucking mind up.
Why is there so many people in there?
Don't stop looking at them.
Let me just tell you, Zach, why. You've come on live stream with your fucking underpants up inside out.
Did he?
Said you've been spiked. You've said you've been robbed. You've said you're an entertainer, which also then needs an audience. So that tells me you know deep down why everybody's in here, because what you're saying, everybody's listening to.
My plastics, mean girls.
Oh, and he's an Angie Panky with 4 lady boys. I can't remember anything else, kid. I don't know why we're watching you. Right, Churchill. 1 minute I think he's ready to jump off the balcony. The next minute I think he's playing to the audience. The next minute I think he's drunk. The next minute I think he's sniffed up. The next minute I think he's happy. The next minute I think he's sad. I'm going to be honest, it's like a fucking episode of Last of the Summer Wines. You never know what you're going to get next.
You ain't going to find it tonight. So you should find the last one.
Well, we're good.
1 minute.
All over the place.
1 minute this man's upside down, speaks like a fucking Syrian, can't string a sentence of fucking English, mumbling, chewing his top lip while eating a toffee. The next minute he's walking down the corridor straight as a fucking line and smoking a fucking spliff, waiting for a lift to take him to the pharmacy. What's going on? I've known Zach for a long time.
I just think the same thing. You know, he should need to be calling out other people and stop going for the vulnerable, because they're an easy target for you, and everyone else you can get. You know, you want to join in. You know, I don't think anyone really cares about Zach, to be honest with you. I don't think they'd be doing it if they did. You know, it's just another person jumping on the bandwagon. Listen, do I think sometimes Zach plays on his mental health? Yes. You know, sometimes
Black, I'm done.
I think sometimes he does do that. But I don't know. I'm only going by what I see. Maybe he doesn't. You know, does he talk about himself a lot? Yeah. Yes, he does. Does he play the victim? Yes. Yes, he does. Sometimes plays the victims. Is he being bullied? Yes. Has he been targeted because he's vulnerable on his own and all that? Yes. Does he deserve it? No. You know, he doesn't, but because he, sometimes, yes, I think he does play the victim. I think you would as well. If you had a lot of people coming to you, turning on you, you'd probably think, shit, I've got all these people turning on me, bullying me, and I think you might think he is playing the victim. But yeah, he probably does at times. But however, he is a victim because he's got so many people coming for him. So many people, just like they do with me. It's the same people, funny enough, isn't it? Yeah. I just feel one day, I don't know, I think one day something's going to happen to someone. And, and I don't want that to happen. And I will do anything in my power to stop that from happening to anybody on here. Do you know what I mean? And nobody wants a repeat of the bloody, Inquisitor. And I'll do anything in my power to not have, to stop that. Because people like that is going to push someone over the edge, yeah. And they don't care. They have no morals. They really don't. Because I don't see it's like going for them as hard. I see sometimes he has opinions, but I don't see him going as hard at them. He's kind of like really goofy, Zach, and he has a joke and all that. But they like take it to another level, a completely different level, you know. And it's crazy, you know, that these people have kids as well. I hate judgment. Yeah, if you ever watch what they say, no one would have anything to go with it. And if people watch what they say, no one would have anything to go with it. And what do you mean? Yeah, I think he's spiraling out of control, I think, you know, and I think, you know, no one can help him by himself. But I don't know, maybe it's because he's just on holiday, but then he was like that before he went on holiday, you know what I mean? He said he was in a better place, didn't he? And he doesn't seem to be in a better place. But when I did that interview, he said he was in such a better place than he was. But he seems to be going, you know, spiraling downwards, doesn't he? Oh. My views on him changed after yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I don't think he should have said what he said because I think he says things stupid things to impress EQ. You know what I mean? I think he does. But then he apologises and... Okay, next video anyway, Diana.
Do you want to watch this one? These are the ones that we didn't watch. I think there's about 4.
Oh, which one's which one?
This one, can't you see it?
Oh, okay.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah.
Any homophobic behaviour? No, I do not. Do I think any
Oh, no,
hateful
the first.
behaviour is
Can you
right?
play the other one first?
No, I do not.
Yeah.
Sorry, Diana.
Stop.
I'm glad to see you.
Corey did not just do that. Oh, stop.
I'm glad to see you.
Corey did not just do that.
Sweetheart,
I'm sorry that happened.
Well, you didn't kill any of them, so you're right. You let off.
Oh, wow. Has you got a call of Ash?
You're about to be a Darren chicken arm then.
Who's Darren Chicken Arm?
You know Darren, in a wheelchair, Darren.
Absolutely.
Kirsten, Hackney, Katie, Purple, Green Betty, Karen, and everybody else. Thank you. Sorry. If any screen recorders have got that, can you not post that? Just
No, Jesus Christ!
Well, Darren does clap backwards. It is a factual correct. Do you want me to do an impersonation?
No, I am not involved in this FYP.
Sorry.
Guys, if I...
What really winds me up about big content creators on this app is that they think that they can actually take the piss out of people with disabilities or think that they can get away with saying what they can say. That person, Darren, might not even take offence to what you just said, but I actually do. I think it's vile and I think it's disgusting and I think it's degrading. What makes you think that you've got the right to take the piss out of somebody with disabilities, even if you think it's a joke? It's like us taking piss out of someone about the sexuality or about the race and stuff like that. If we did that, we'd get called racist or we get called homophobic or transphobic. I think that is vile, and I think people need to own up to the actual facts that they are talking shit on this app. It's all about fucking drama. It's all about attracting people with the wrong content. What happened to actually being positive rather than fucking being toxic? Grow the fuck up and get in the fucking bin, because I'm sick of all the fucking lot of you.
Oh, stop.
I'm glad to see you.
Corey didn't.
Can we play the next video?
Yeah.
Welcome. Are we all okay? Is there anything I can do to help him? Please let me know down below if there's anything you want to be seeing.
Yeah, I think she's a bit very hypocritical here. No, I am interested in waiting for the bloody video. I've been on it 2.5 hours. Ziana's probably thinking, for God's sake, Angie, it's the last time I'm doing the FYP. She can't speak English, Ziana. That's why I have to go mute. Because she's French. Leave Ziana alone. Don't be racist. Who said she eats snails? Just because she's from France doesn't mean she eats snails.
Merci.
Thanks, Anna. Yeah, that one.
Right. Yes.
Any homophobic behaviour? No, I do not. Do I think any hateful behaviour is right? No, I do not. Do
So
I?
this is just giving her people an insight. This is after she came in the box when Richter was homophobic, but he said it was an app, bit of content, you know, nothing deep. But I wanted to hear what this lady had to say based, and this is where Tally wasn't understanding. I was saying no because she's put out a video about Corey mocking was he mocking disability? Sorry, I signed out a little bit on that one. Sorry, but anyway, he's mocking disability. I think. Was that right, Zayana? Mocking disability?
Yeah.
She, I said he. I'm talking she as in Talia. I can't say, shut up. And yeah, and then this person here, I don't know his name to be honest. He was defending Wickster with a homophobia, what he said if he was on my platform, and he did. It was pretty bad. But anyway, listen to what he has to say.
I think we've got that, but we're going to do that after because of how bad it was.
Okay. We'll play it then.
As being right? No, I do not. I went into a box today to try and explain people's actions to their behaviours. However, people don't seem to be intelligent to even listen to what people have to say. Instead, it's all about drama and bickering. So let me just say what
he's saying I'm thick.
I think so, Anne.
He.
So let me just read out what I've wrote and researched, okay? So, it's fair to question about one's morals, and one that reflects the tension between individual freedom and collective responsibility.
Oh, shit. He's a lefty.
It is in many ways subjective, shaped by culture, upbringing,
he's definitely a lefty.
Personal experiences. What one person might see as right, another might find completely wrong. But we don't live in isolation. In shared society, our choices affect others, often in ways we don't immediately see. Questioning someone's morals isn't always about claiming moral
She's reading this off
superiority.
Google.
He.
Oh, shit.
We've only been homophobic 5 times in this video. He.
No, I just realised I can see that he's reading it off Google because I can see his eyes going.
Seeking understanding or negotiating a path forward when values collide. If no one ever questions another morality, progress on issues like justice, equality, human rights would stall. So while your morals might be different, they still exist in a world where they're bound to be examined. So thank you for examining my morals, but I know right from wrong, and I don't believe that any behaviour what I seen tonight is right at all. So you're saying that I don't have any morals because I'm in an agency and I was speaking up for 2 people who were wrong in what they were saying. However, people have been goading people, and behaviours often show that.
Okay, let me mute for a second. It doesn't matter how much someone goads someone. When you commit a hate crime, you're now committing a criminal offence, right? So I goad people. I rage bait. I rage bait a lot. A lot of people rage bait. A lot of people goad on this platform. I've seen it all the time. That doesn't give me a right to say, you know, if Zaina was a black woman, to say something about her colour because she's goaded me. Do you know what I mean? If she's been goading me, I have no right to come back at her and talk about her colour or her sexuality. So what basically I've seen with this man here is, you know, him going at Corey for mocking disability, but yet defending Wickster with their homophobia. You know, they're too wrong. Both were wrong. You know, and I just felt like here we go again. It's because this guy's in the agency, the ARC agency. So, and I just thought, you're just being biased now, because if you probably went in an agency and you didn't know who Rickster and Talia were, you probably wouldn't have those views you're having. You cannot, and I repeat, not goad someone to commit a hate crime. Yes, you can goad someone into saying something, reacting and saying something disgusting, saying, I don't know, you bitch, you whatever it may be. You might go too far there. Absolutely. But I repeat, you cannot goad someone into committing a hate crime. So carry on, Ziana.
I condone, and I don't like hateful speech. I find it utterly disgusting, and people know that. So I wrote something else out as well to try and explain what I meant tonight in the box, because I wasn't allowed to speak. I kept on getting put on mute, so let me read something. Okay? Acting irrational when goaded is one of the most human responses there is.
1 sec, I'll put you in the box. Let me just play the rest of the video.
Pushing our buttons, mocking our values, or questioning our character, even often being accused of being GAY, having slurs thrown at them, and also mocked for how they appear, which we all know is often done on this app towards the two people I stuck up for today. So it doesn't always spark a reasoned response. Instead, it often awakens something primal.
He's too woke. He's too woke.
To prove something. In the heat, logic fades. Words come out faster than thoughts. We act not to resolve, but to retaliate. Later, we might look back and wonder, why did I let them get to me? But in that moment, it feels justified, like losing control is the only way to regain it. The danger is when we let others dictate our reactions, we lose the power, not just over that moment, but over ourselves. Recognizing this isn't about the shame, it's about learning to pause, breathe, and decide. Is this reaction truly mine, or is it handed to me by someone else? And what I'm seeing on this app very much often is that people are reacting instead of pausing. So that's what I was trying to, explain in the box, but I wasn't allowed to explain that. So here it is. This is what I meant. I do not condone any hateful speech whatsoever. So while you're throwing the morals at me and saying that it's just because I'm part of the agency I'm doing that, it's not at all. I wanted a reasonable, discussion, but I wasn't allowed to do that. Also, in my defence, I did also say several times that I'm trans and I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and I thought it was absolutely appalling for what that person was saying. So you can continue to call me she because of my voice. I don't mind.
No, love, it's because of what you look like. Let me tell you something, right? We have a far lefty here, right? That is now playing a victim, right? Can we take the video off? Ziana, go to the next one. Right. So what we got here, right, is someone in my eyes that has defended Richter and Talia based on because they're in an agency, and that's it. They are in an agency. Well, he's in this agency, sorry, and I don't think he would have had those opinions without being in that agency. Okay, you cannot have morals and go at Corey for mocking disability and then defend someone and have an excuse, I should say, for someone that has committed hate crime and someone that is homophobic. You can't do that because they're both hate crimes. So you're not going to defend Corey because obviously he's not your friend, but you want to defend Richter when he committed pretty much the same thing. But you have an excuse for that, and that is he was goaded into saying it. You can't, and I'll keep saying that, banging on about that, you can't goad someone into committing hate crime. I could say the worst of the worst on the set, but I'm not going to be racist, I'm not going to be homophobic, and then turn around and say, well, I was goaded into saying it. No. You say also about reactions, those two do get picked on a lot. Listen, I don't agree with that. I think it's back and forth. I think there's a lot of back and forth. They have sent some terrible things in regarding, actually homophobic things as well. But it has been back and forth, but they're not victim. Okay, but here you are defending them. But then that's what you call someone that's once again biased because you're under the arc. Because, you obviously know, you're actually saying they're picked on all the time. So you obviously watch them. And you're defending them. And in regards to saying that, did he say that was homophobic? No, I'm not homophobic, love. Okay. And I will say love, I say it to a man as well, by the way, in case you want to twist that around also. I haven't, if I've gone by your voice, I've gone by your voice. It's not homophobic. Yeah? I have not deliberately called you a woman or a female deliberately to be homophobic. I haven't mocked you in any way. I've not bullied you in any way. I have accidentally called you a female instead of a male. It happens, and it happens a lot, believe it or not. It does happen a lot. But that does not mean that person is homophobic. Yeah? I've gone by your looks. I'm not going to lie. So I've called you a female. Okay? I didn't realise until people were saying to me in the comments, if you really want to know, because you've based it on your voice. It was probably a little bit of both. I'm not going to lie. Okay? But that's not me being homophobic. That's just going by what I see and hear. I got it wrong. I'd never be homophobic to anyone, not deliberately. So see how now you're trying to play this victim and twist everything around by saying I'm being homophobic because I've accidentally called you a female instead of a male. And that's not fair. I've just gone based on what I've seen. Okay? And that's all I want to say about that. But don't twist it around and make out that, be a snowflake now, and do that. Don't do that. That's shitty. You can't, to try and kind of win your argument. I don't know what I'm talking about today, by the way. Who's that person that want to get in the box anyway? Trauma Queen, hello.
Hi, Angie, you okay?
Oh, yeah, good.
Well, I love Rickster and Talia, and I think, I will be biased to them because I do.
Yeah.
I do enjoy their content, etc. This Chills that you're on about, he has actually contradicted himself massively in what he's saying in that video due to I've had issues with him over the last week or so, and he has been literally going on live all the time, slagging me off, saying nasty things about me, trying to make people hate me, using people, flirting with people in his box to get gifts and stuff like that. So his morals aren't exactly correct for himself either. He doesn't stand by what he's saying there. So that video is completely irrelevant to everything he's just said. Yes, I love Talia and Rickster. I think they're an amazing couple, amazing people, but Chills has got no way of standing up and saying that when he's doing exactly the same.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I said. And I was actually going to say I actually don't mind him, do you know what I mean, from I think it was the second video. But then, he turned around and said that I called him a woman. I haven't done it deliberately. I've just gone by looks and voice. Of course I have.
People always accidentally...
I'm tired.
People always accidentally misgender. It isn't about being homophobic or anything like that. Yeah. It's just a slip up of words. Yeah. It's accidental, and sometimes it can't be helped. But what this person does is they take offence to it and they make it all about themselves rather than just going, oh, it's all right, don't worry, just make sure next time you get it right.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who this person is. I just decided to play a video once I got tagged into. I think by him, actually. I'm not too sure. And then obviously he was defending Rickster and Talia on this homophobia comments, which they had made before. And I have no hate towards Rickster and Talia. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't affect me or anything. I was just talking about, him defending it. When he wasn't defending it, and then criticising Corey's video. And I just thought, okay, yeah. Contradiction.
Yeah, some of the things that he's saying I don't appreciate because he's obviously caused a lot of trouble for me and is constantly contradicting his morals when he's on live. So I think that video is totally irrelevant. Although I do understand why he stands by Rickster and Talia. I think what he's saying about everybody else is irrelevant when he does exactly the same with people on here.
Yeah, right. Exactly that. And like I said, I was going to say something nice, and then he went on about, twisting my words. I was like, oh, no, I can't stand people that do that. It's like, if you're going to try and win an argument, it's kind of be the victim.
No, exactly. But thank you for letting me up. I just wanted to come up and
I'll give you a follow anyway. Let me give you a follow. Okay, I followed you.
All right, thank you. Thanks, bye.
He actually doesn't offline. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's hoping to get a platform from them, just like everyone else standing by them too. Oh, okay. Let's not give him a platform then. Okay, next video, Zayan.
I don't think I've got the where he was in the box or
If anyone else gives them platform like Talia, they'll be on there. I just don't want it to come from me. Is there any more videos? What about the Eternity one?
Yeah, that's what we're on to now.
Well, this is
was that when Rickster was in the box? I can't remember.
I don't know. This is a video. Can everyone put trigger comment warnings, please? Because this I got banned for, I think. Oh, if I get a ban, guys, I get a ban. I'll just go into my other videos.
There's not the video of his family. What is she, Johnny?
Have you got a video of this man? What's his name? Tam threatening Eternity.
No, there's just 3, and it says this is the beginning, part 1, part 2, part 3.
I want a bit. Does anyone have the one of him threatening Eternity? Because I can't remember now. Because I zone out sometimes. I can't help it. But apparently he threatened her. I want to find it because he's saying he didn't. Eternity said he did. Anyway, you carry on. I'm going to look for it.
Just let him carry on. Let him carry on.
Yeah, if you threaten me for months, babe, nothing's happened, you're bored.
Who's attorney? Yeah, because we don't come with an unexpected dickhead.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We don't just travel down the canal path with your dog. Angela, who's her family?
Rocky.
Yeah, you. Excuse me, Rocky Balboa. Weren't it me that called it you? Literally,
Rocky.
you was the one that fucking apologised to me. So think your shit.
I haven't apologised to
Think
you.
your shit back down, Corey. You fat little monkey.
I have not.
This off.
Fat or little.
You're nothing but a little.
Fat or little. Fat or little. Which one?
Da 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 dee da 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 da.
Yeah.
Is it okay for a woman? Is it okay? Listen, that's what
You are not speaking over me. Bye.
Eternity, you should get one of your sons on here.
Listen, you don't even realise, Angie. He reckons because nothing's happened, nothing's going to happen. Listen, Mama's a bitch. You've got eyes in the back of your head. No, Bella's got a
Eternity is okay for you.
I will threaten your dog.
Don't you threaten my dog, you
fucker. It's okay for you to really I'm not really you. What's the difference? So it's okay for
what you say?
I just realised it's on my other account, that's why. I thought I got banned, but I didn't. It was on my other account. But you carry on, I'm going to look for it.
you bully a man.
I'll come back, wait a minute. Who's got the warning?
Eternity.
Why is it okay for a woman to bully a man?
Angela, she just threatened my dog. It's meant to be an animal lover.
That's why I'm going to mute that. That's not entirely true because she says Eternity says something in the comments and this man said something to her and I can't remember the words and I want to get the words correct. So that's why I'm going to look for it. And that's why she got into the box. So, let's not once again use I'm a man kind of thing and she, she's bullying me when you were the one that said something first. But however, I will find it. I don't even know what was...
Bella. Angela?
What?
You just threatened my dog. I thought you meant to love animals.
What did she say?
She said she's going to have my dog in her life.
Absolutely. It's all right for women to...
She didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
Thank
you, Anne.
Yes, she did.
It's a warning from last time, it's fine.
Yeah, I did threaten your dog. Just like you threatened me and my family.
I didn't threaten you or your family at all.
Corey.
No, I didn't.
Corey, just watch your big fat fucking bunda, mate, because you're going to get it. Don't turn around on that canal walk when you're walking your dog with your fucking bestie you have to take with you because you're scared to go on your own. Remember,
that was weird. I went out with Bella earlier, nothing happened.
Yeah, but you have to go with somebody else when you Corey.
So what do you think? I walk around the streets with my dog and loads of men?
No, Corey, you've got one person. It all gets back. Don't think I don't know shit about you. Corey, okay, argue with me as much as you want.
It's not true, Eternity.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, I'm not going to come with it because I'm not going to say it on fucking live, but I know a lot about you.
You really don't, my love. I'll tell you
anything. Yes, I do, my love. Yes, I do.
Right, guys, apparently I get up, I take the dog for a walk, but I got security with me.
What you say?
It was I think I've got it. She comes in the box. Does she come in the box with Levi and Matt was in? Or was this, this is to rewind. Do I need to rewind this? Yeah, so when Eternity got in the box, just trying to think where we are.
Is she? You definitely blocked. Don't put an orange heart.
So
And
Matt
you're
was
not even
another.
here. Like what Alicia?
What's his name? Did you get in before though? That.
I got a clue.
Enjoy the music, JD.
Oh yeah, sorry. Carry on. I'm fine. Just finding it.
I didn't say get up. I know when you go out for your walks, I see.
Oh yeah, of course you fucking do.
You do not realise the people that I know around your fucking area.
That is stalking.
You think,
You're
right?
just admitting to
Because
stalking.
I sound no. You think because I sound like
You're just admitting to stalking.
no, you ain't got shit. Wrong fucking people.
That is so
I'm telling
creepy.
you now. You've messed with the wrong
That
fucking
is
people.
so creepy.
You do not know nothing about me, and you know what? Shit's gonna eat your fucking ass.
If I said to you, I know when Eternity was out for a walk, what would you say to me?
Hit your ass.
You've just admitted what would you say to me, Angela?
I think you admitted it on TikTok though. Like.
Yeah, she's just admitted to stalking.
I'm not stalking.
I'm watching
telling you, I know a lot about you, and I know people know all about you.
You
Corey.
just said I was doing this.
Tam, am I talking to you?
No, but I'm talking to
Piss
you.
off.
So you just said I
shut this dickhead up, will ya? Corey, I'm telling you, you threatened me many a fucking time. I told you it's coming on you. You're not going to get a time and a date.
No,
You're
I'm
not going
not
to get a time and a date. It's just going to be landed on you, mate.
Yeah, of course. All right, no problem.
Yeah, bye. I've got a warning.
All right, bye, Rocky. Oh, bless her. She's got to get her boxing gloves on. Angela, if I said to you, Angela, I know every single time you leave that house, what would you do?
You said on TikTok. You said
I said what?
Live. I'm on mute. I found it. Here it is.
Well, don't worry. Listen, don't worry. Your chat will come from me. All the chat saying I'm bullying women. Absolutely. That's why I bully Corey. I bully women. That's why I'm bullying Corey. Angie, can I ask you a question?
No.
Where's your dad buried?
No.
Corey.
His ashes.
What? His ashes?
That's why you're in.
Oh, thank God. At least you can't touch him again.
Oh God, I'm going to forward. He's just so vile. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. I have found it. I don't know how long it is.
See, I'm triggered by that. That's yes.
I'm not triggered by it. It's just obviously you said.
Wait a minute. I don't want to miss it.
He's scattered everywhere.
Oh, he's scattered. Oh, thank God, you definitely can't touch him.
His ashes.
Oh, listen, I like getting scattered too. Angie, can you scatter me?
So that's Tam, right?
Oh, thank God for that. At least he's away from you, Angie.
You're suffering with claustrophobia.
Angie, I can scatter. Yeah, he's suffering with claustrophobia with your fucking legs wrapped around his head. Corey.
Corey,
You're laughing,
mine goes in the car.
Sorry, you said
what do you want me to do? Sit and cry?
This is his mind goes, his car.
Enough.
Okay, so it must be after this. But I just don't want to get banned. It was before this, I'm sure of it. No, I don't think it was. Because I forwarded it and she was in the box at Eternity. It was definitely after this. I didn't actually, because I'm not even lying, I zone out sometimes, do you know what I mean? So I don't actually know what he said.
Let's not hide away. Listen, I would rather go to grind before I battered you, so you're probably right, sweet cheeks.
Wait a minute. Who is?
Bully Corey, I bully women. That's why I'm bully Corey. Angie, can I ask you a question?
No.
Where's your dad buried?
No.
Corey.
His ashes.
What? His ashes?
That's why you're in.
Oh, thank God. At least you can't touch him again. Thank God. Thank God.
He thinks I'm triggered by that. That's
so Eternity wrote something in the comment, right?
I'm not triggered by it. It's just
Tam,
obviously you said you fucked him, do you know what I mean?
He's scattered everywhere.
Oh, he's scattered? Oh, thank God, you definitely can't touch him.
His ashes.
Oh, listen, I like getting scattered too. Angie, can you scatter me?
He's free as a bird.
Oh, thank God for that. At least he's away from you, Angie.
You're suffering with claustrophobia.
Angie, I can scatter. He's suffering with claustrophobia with your fucking legs wrapped around his head.
Listen here.
Corey, see how where his mind goes in the car.
Sorry, you sat on this app and said you fucked your own father.
This is his mind goes his gut.
Enough.
Corey. I don't want to have to. You know, have you seen the whole video of it?
Oh, I haven't. I'm not going to lie. I only saw that part.
Actually, you haven't. Yeah, maybe watch the whole video, not the where it's clipped. I mean, listen, you know, I rage bait, let everyone go along with it. I don't.
Yeah, can I ask you about the dog situation as well?
Listen, for the person that just says grinders, Colin, love, let's not hide away. Listen, I would rather go to grinder before I battered you. So you're probably right, sweet cheeks. So you can fuck off, and I'd rather pump a guy before I pumped you.
Who are you talking about?
Just something in the comments. Sorry, Angie.
It's his accent, isn't it? I can't really understand what he said. What did his face say? What was he saying about battering? Did you hear that, Sayana?
I didn't hear it.
Did you hear that, guys? What he said? Yes, your dad went on Grindr before he battered you. Oh right, he'd batter. Oh right, right. Yeah, he's talking about her dad. He said it would better eternity. See, I can't understand what he's saying. He has bettered it. Yes, bettered her. Ah, so that's when. Then eternity jumps up. And I missed it because I can't understand his accent. So I was just talking about my dad. So
You can't get my booby and then come boom, boom, boom.
was she even talking to Tim? I don't know. Where's eternity?
Boom, boom before that. Wait. Let's carry on. Sorry, Angie.
This is when eternity gets up.
Yeah, we'll get all your gifts tonight. Everybody doing no gift, Angie.
It's eternity. She never gets in the box. Oh God!
This is the one that wanted to be happy with me.
There you go, Cam. That's not very nice, is it? You're going to.
Oh, you want to put in the comments? Was it not?
Yeah, it was me. I said you're on Grindr. Stop hiding away from it. What's your problem? Why do you want to?
I said don't put things in the comment if you don't want to reply back to that.
Actually, say what you just said.
You did put it in. If you don't want to reply back, don't put it in.
You said it too. He did. It was me. He said it too, because that's what a big, massive man he is.
What massive man? If you looked at it, have you seen it in my pants?
I don't want to see in your pants, little man.
You just got me a massive man.
Nah, no, you're acting like a massive man.
Absolutely not.
There's a difference. Listen, right, the fact that you're in here, right, abusing people, speaking shit, makes it make sense that you are nothing but a little man, a little tiny man.
Well, if that doesn't mean fight, and it means X, like you're saying, that's even worse, because he said before your father battered you. So that's even worse then, isn't it?
They've got a big man complex that can't do jack
Calm
shit.
down, eternity, you mongrel.
Anyway, that's basically what happened, guys. So anyway, what's the next video, Zayana?
It's just...
Oh, yeah, again, I've just come out of it, for God's sake.
That's it, it's just the...
Is that the last? You know, he said before he goes... I can't remember what he said now.
Let me do, there was a Rickster and Talia one.
Huh?
A Rickster and Talia one.
Oh, okay, what was that one? Oh, yeah, let's play that one.
Fight her gloves off, no rules apply. Like that would be my.
I wouldn't allow. Yeah, but that's.
I know you wouldn't allow.
I wouldn't allow that. That's silly.
I would never. Firstly, like, I would never get in a ring like that because I'm quite shy and I'd be quite embarrassed, like all them people watching me fight. But I wouldn't mind turning up to someone's house like for a ruck in the dark kind of thing because there's no audience. But that I think I'd be quite shy to do that. People say, "Oh, you stand on stage all the time." Yeah, but I have a couple of Dutch courage before I go on stage. I couldn't really have a couple of Dutch courage before I get in the ring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be really shy, I think.
Yeah, well, number one, I would never allow that, and that would never happen. And as for you, Britt, whatever your name is, mate, let me just tell you straight, mate, I only go for people who come for me and Talia or my family, just remember that. And number two, I've run this up for 6 years, mate, and I've got myself into lots of spots of bother that I sort myself and get myself out of many times because I don't fuck around. It's as simple as
Oh, it's Rick's sister. Wait a minute.
people come
Talia and Rigster respond to Molly. Rickster's sister wants to get into the ring with her. Rickster's sister. Okay, Karen.
They're going to get a reaction. Simple. Big up, Jade. They're going to get a reaction. It's as simple as that.
All my throat.
You come in here before, to be fair, being cheeky, because you live by DG. I remember you. Come on, babe.
She just wants clout and you're giving it to her.
Well, I'll just play the video because she was in Wolf's Live and she had 1,000 people in there. On top of that, she said that about you, and at the end, she's calling me a nonce, which is absolutely disgusting. So she has got some kind of retaliation. The retaliation is my sister phoned me today and turned around and said she will have it with you, Molly. So let's go. You know what I mean? And my sister will severely hurt you. Just to let you know, and Talia knows about my sister. Big up, Pike. Let alone she's a pit bull. And not only I know Talia would do that. That is about me. For my sister. Put it on, put it on two, you know, because I'm not saying that to her. I love my sister to pieces, but she's a nobody on TikTok. So 2 nobodies, because you're a nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, fight. And then get in the ring and then say to my sister in the ring what you said to her. Call me, say your brother's a nonce and see what she does to you. I guarantee you now she absolutely annihilates you. You know what I mean? I think she'll really hurt you. There you go. And she punches like a man, just to let you know. Like a man. You know what I mean? So, yeah. She brought up with 3
She was raised with, I was going to say, she was raised with how many brothers?
She brought up with brothers, believe it or not, do you know what I mean?
You know, yeah. But can I just ask a question?
Yeah, carry on, baby.
Why can't I fight her?
Pardon?
Why can't I fight her?
Number one, you've got a music career to work on. You're stressing over 3 concerts that you've got going on. You've got a single going out in a couple of months. You're on fucking, sorry to swear, you're on Songs of Praise in 2-3 weeks' time, and which is a church program, by the way, guys, which is going to be aired in December. So you're going to be there singing your praises in your bloody church dresses, singing hymns, and then all of a sudden they're going to air you up, getting in a cage fighting Molly. It's never going to happen, babes.
What if I did it for like a Christian charity?
Kicking you out now, boy, I love you.
Fight her, gloves off, no rules apply.
Didn't know it was his sister. They didn't mention that when they was going on about it yesterday. I didn't even say it. And that's the end of the FYP.
I was going to say about that. I think with people, listen, I'm 50 years old. I'm embarrassed that people want to come and fight me at 50. It's embarrassing. You know, I just get more embarrassed if people looking out the windows. And I just don't understand people on here. You know, I can understand people wanting to fight. I mean, maybe it's different. I mean, I'm not a fighter, do you know what I mean? But maybe it's different for people that have had fights, but I don't know. I'm old school, do you know what I mean? It's probably different, but I just don't, you know, in my 20s, you know, I don't know. I just think people fight in their 20s, no. I always thought people stopped fighting at 30, about 30. I don't know. I'm old school, though. I'm really old school. I mean, me, I feel I'm like really proper old, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not a fighter, though, anyway, do you know what I mean? Maybe it's different for people that fight, because I suppose people do it for a living, don't they? What do you think, Sayana? Or people getting in the ring, the boxing ring and shit like that from TikTok?
I don't think it's for...
someone called Molly. I don't know who that is. I'd like to know who it is, though.
I don't think it's for women like Talia.
What do you mean, like Molly?
Yeah, look, Talia's like a singer, look. Seeing her in the ring, and then she would get hurt, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
What
did someone say the other day? Who was it, Neil? Oh my God, I've got to find out who this is.
But do you know what they should do? They should do Rickster's sister and Talia's sister.
Who was someone talking about the other day, actually? And CA was who? Oh God, it's at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember who they were talking about. Oh my God, and who said it? And I was like, what the hell?
What's it they're talking about now? Something about an abiding citizen, and I remember I saw a video of Canadian Angie saying, which is what I was thinking. How can you call someone an abiding citizen and all this? But he wants to fight for you from tour, and they come over. She was talking about. Yeah, somebody had said it. Who was it now? Oh my God! Does anyone remember? Talking about something about abiding. She's enough an abiding citizen of the UK and all this, but however, she would fly for your door. And I was thinking like myself, how are you an abiding citizen if you're going to fly for someone's door? Come with me. They're talking about it. Probably someone in the clip. Who were they talking about? Oh my God, it's gone. Isn't it? No one cares. Yeah, that's true. No one does care. Be quiet and piss off. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. Is that the last of the videos in, Zayana?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, everybody. It's, oh my God, 3 hours. Bloody hell. It's a long time. Oh, man. Oh, God. Give me a sec. Wait a minute.
Number 9 on the popular, everyone. If you haven't sent your heart me already, send it. And send a comment, claim your points, send an arrow, claim your points.